pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change a life forever. A DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't drink and drive.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main,
school basketball is on the air tonight from Johnny Winterholler Basketball Arena in Lovell, Wyoming. It's the Lander Valley Tigers against the Lovell Bulldogs. Ernie over here along with Jerry Muchmore in Lovell. And I tell you what, the Tigers are hoping for another victory. Lander coming into this game with a 14-2 record. They are 4-0 in the conference play, while the Lady Bulldogs are 11-5 overall and 1-3 in conference play. Last night, the Lovell Lady Bulldogs were defeated by Pinedale 39-31, and the Lander Valley Lady Tigers defeated the Moreland Lady Warriors 41-27. Other games last night, Lyman was defeated by Cody 63-12. It was Mountain View losing to Powell 59-19. Shoshone defeated Kemper 59-16, and it was Thermopolis over Big Piney 57-36. And it's a nice atmosphere here today in Lovell. Temperatures are pretty mild up here, still no snow. There was a little bit of snow on top of the Pryor Mountains, Jerry, much more, as we drove into town.
Yes, it was a beautiful drive, and yeah, like you said, the Bighorn Range, because we're in the Bighorn Basin. I'm learning all my geography and big companies as we travel each of these towns. And I want to give a shout out to the Mustang Cafe with Courtney, the waitress, and Stephen, the cook. Had a delish chicken fried steak, best one in Wyoming so far.
All right, that sounds great. Great place to eat in Lovell. And of course, we're scouting out these locations because Lovell is going to be the site of our regional tournament coming up here in March. So good to have the Tigers on the floor where they'll be fighting for a trip to state tournaments.
Yeah, I think you were talking to Coach Powell after the game, and they mentioned that they enjoyed coming up here so the players get a feel of the court because they will be holding regionals here, and hopefully both teams will qualify, and we'll get a lot of basketball in, Ernie.
And, of course, the Northern Bighorn Basin, Lovell, we're not that far away from Montana, but, of course, we're right along the northern edge of the Bighorn Range, and of course the world famous Native American medicine wheel is located just a few miles outside of Lovell. And then, of course, the Pryor Mountains just to our north. The Pryor Mountain Wild Horse Range is here that overlooks the Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area. Quite a beautiful sight up here in northern Wyoming. A little on the drab side between Grable and Lovell, though. But once you get down into Lovell, it looks pretty nice.
Yes, but I did enjoy the rest area in Grable. I stopped there and saw the firefighter planes. I traveled that journey back in 1994 in a big tractor trailer, and it brought back some good memories, and I stopped there. And just your description of what's available here, I think my wife and I will drag the camper up here and do some exploring just on that conversation right there. So thank you, Ernie.
Yeah, the old Hawkins and Powers Aviation in Grable is really a Wyoming landmark. Of course, they were national firefighting outfit for many, many years. It's turned into a museum now, and they've still have quite a few airplanes in mothball up there.
Yeah, I saw there is a small museum there. It is in a trailer setup with the office, but there's about 10, 15 along the fence line, and then there was a good 20 to 30 out in the field, gray, camouflage, different ones. I'm hoping to get out there come summer.
All righty. Now looking at tonight's game, the Lander Valley Tigers coming into this contest with only 2 losses. They're 14-2 on the season, and they're 4-0 in conference. The Lovell Lady Bulldogs are 11-5, and they are but 1-3 in the conference. We'll be back with more from Lovell right after we take this time out on KFCW 93.1.
Everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Ernie Over and Jerry much more back with you in Lovell at the Johnny Winterholler Gymnasium on the campus of Lovell High School. And the high school Lovell band is right behind us. So we'll probably be serenaded tonight with a little bit of music and, of course, the drum line that you can hear in the background. Looking at the Lady Bulldogs, they are led in scoring by 2 players. A junior, Brooklyn Clark, averages 10 points a game, as does a sophomore, Allie Walker, at 10 points a game. So they are a little bit younger than most of the teams the Lander Valley Tigers have played. As a matter of fact, the Lady Bulldogs have only 1 senior on their team, so it is a youthful team, to say the least.
Oh, yeah, the coach is probably building for the future, so he wants to work as many of these young ladies in to get some experience. So hopefully the juniors will step up as seniors next year and lead them off.
For the Lady Tigers, Daisy Goklish continues to be the scoring leader for Lander with 13 points a game. Hayden Goggles has 9. Paisley Hollingshead has 7. And Brianna Lincoln has 11 points a game. So a couple of players in double figures for the Lady Tigers. And Coach Drew Powell, as he said last night, if you were listening after the victory over Warland, said he was very happy to be playing on this floor here today because this is where the regional tournament will be held. And, of course, that's when you throw out all the records. And, it's every team for themselves at that point, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I believe you told me it was double elimination. If you lose a game, you get into the consolation bracket. So we'll get some playing. I'm thinking the girls will go as they're ranked pretty high, and I believe our young men's team will also make it. So I'm looking forward to a sneaker-driven noise-making tournament. I love the squeak of the sneakers on the court.
And of course, the Tigers have got just one more road game. We've been on the road 6 weeks, Jerry. Seems like longer than that, but next weekend, next Friday night, the Tigers and Lady Tigers play at Mountain View, and that's the last road game in the month of February. And then the regionals are here in Lovell March 5th, 6th, and 7th. I want to thank tip of our hat to Chris Edwards, the athletic director here at Lovell High School, for his hospitality. And we'll be right back with more on the Hampton Inn and pregame suites, or Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. There we go. Right after this on KFCW 93.1.
Is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Okay, Ernie, we are back in looks like about 3 minutes of clock time warm up. And then I imagine we'll do perhaps a national anthem. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, they had the Lander freshmen. Lander wanted to play freshman games here this day, so they moved back the schedule to accommodate one extra game. I'm not sure how the girls freshmen and JV did, but the Lander freshmen and JV boys both picked up wins here in Lovell by nice margins. So the JV and the freshman team playing very well here tonight, and let's hope that carries over to the varsity boys team and the varsity girls team. We'll try to see if we can get those girls, freshmen, and JV scores for you before we end our broadcast. The Tigers are led, of course, by Daisy Goklish, a junior, scoring 14 points and grabbing 5 rebounds a game. Also, Brianna Lincoln, who's the big three-point shooter for the team. She averages 11 points and 3 rebounds for the senior. The junior Paisley Hollingshead averages 7 points and grabs 4 rebounds a game for the Lady Tigers. Senior Hayden Goggles averages 10 points and 3 rebounds a game. And senior Dagan Reinhardt averages 6 points and 7 rebounds a game. And that's the starting lineup for the Lander Valley Tigers. We'll have the introduction of the Lovell Bulldogs here, but my guess is that we're going to see Allie Walker on the floor along with Brooklyn Clark, Becca Nichols, Avery Walker, and we'll see who the fifth member is when they come out, when they announce them to the crowd here. Not a bad crowd already starting to show up. Of course, the Lovell girls are unranked, and Lander is number 2 in the Wild Preps media and coaches poll. And the Lovell Bulldogs, the boys team, is ranked number 1, and Lander is ranked number 4. So we'll have the number 2 Lady Tigers, and we'll be back with our start of our game right after we listen to this on KFCW 93.1.
Celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Okay, we are back getting ready for the start of this afternoon's Lander Lady Tigers basketball game against the Lovell Lady Bulldogs. Lander is going with, as we indicated before, Daisy Goklish, Brianna Lincoln, Paisley Hollingshead, Hayden Goggles, and Dagan Reinhardt. And for the Lovell Bulldogs, we'll have those young ladies announced here in just a second. Coach Drew Powell, of course, is the coach of the Lander Lady Tigers. Now the coach, Brian May, and his Lovell Lady Bulldogs will be introduced next, and they will be a senior scoring 6 points a game, Becca Nilsson. Nichols. Becca Nichols. Also starting is Brooklyn Clark. Allie Walker. Well, she comes out in a different uniform number. We'll have to make note of that. She's in 32. Then they're not coming out in regular order. Okay, I got it. So we'll get them down. Allie Walker is number 12 after all. And Brooklyn Clark coming out a senior wearing number 33. So those are the starters. And we have Macy Anderson is also one of the starters. And we got number 3, number 5, number 33, number 12, and one more to go. It'll be Paisley Hollingshead going up against Avery Walker for the first jump of this afternoon's basketball game from Lovell. There's the tip that goes to the Tigers, and Daisy Goklish wearing black uniforms tonight with green letters and white numbers. The Tigers in their away black uniforms. Here's Goklish on the far side, has the ball knocked away. There's a turnover for the Tigers. Quickly down court, we have Allie Walker. Walker off to Hannity Felkins. Felkins over the far side to Walker. Walker on the far side outside. In the corner, it goes to Avery Walker. Now to Brooklyn Clark on the right side outside. Back inside now to Felkins. Felkins back to Walker. On top of the key, back to Hannity Felkins. And there's a long three-pointer that hits the front of the rim, not good. Rebounded by Lovell, but the shot is way off the mark by Brooklyn Clark. And the Tigers get the rebound. Goklish brings it quickly down to Hollingshead. Goklish back to her for a three. It's an air ball, and that will turn the ball back to Lovell. No score. We played 1 minute and 4 seconds of the game so far. And Jerry, each team kind of feeling each other out.
Yep, they are taking it slow and methodical and just running a little bit of offense there. And so far, so good.
Lander Tigers go into that full court defense. Ball still in the backcourt, but Brooklyn Clark finally gets it away over to Allie Walker. In the corner, Becca Nichols has it at the free throw line, looking for help. Off to Walker, her shot is up, off, not good. Rebound, tip is up, off, not good, and we have a foul on Lovell, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 33 over the back.
Yep, we have a personal foul called on Lovell. And it's Brooklyn Clark picks up the personal, and that's their first team foul. So Lander is also facing a full court press by the Lovell Bulldogs, and they break it easily. Goklish comes all the way down to the baseline, turns around, pops it back on top to Goggles, back over to Goklish on the left-hand wing at the elbow. Goklish drives. She's blocked out. Here's Lincoln now. Lincoln about 20 feet away, goes on the other side of the arc. Now over to Hollingshead. Near side Goklish, just outside the line. In the middle to Goggles for two.
What a nice little pattern there. She was wide open when she went through the key there, Ernie.
Lander takes the lead 2-0 on a really, really nice offensive set for the Lady Tigers. Down court, here's Felkins. Felkins has the ball knocked away from her. Turnover, Lovell. There first. Lander brings it back down. Here's Goggles. Outside the arc, far side to Goklish. She drives the baseline up and in. Daisy Goklish for two on a nice feed from Goggles. And Lander goes up 4-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Felkins brings the ball down. That's Felkins. Knopf over to 15. That is Walker, Avery Walker. Her shot's not good. And guess who gets the rebound? Yeah, it's Daisy Goklish for the Tigers. She's got 3 of them already in the game this afternoon. Here's Lincoln from the outside for 3. It's too long. Hits the back of the heel and bounces right into the hands of the Bulldogs. Coming all the way down, Nichols. Her shot's up, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Nice rebound that time by Reinhardt.
Dagan, yep. She had nice position and got it.
Off to Goggles now in the forecourt. Back to Reinhardt. Over to Goklish on the right side outside. On top, it's Hollingshead. Over to Lincoln. Ball gets away from her, but she gets it right back. She's in the corner and tied up. And it will be Lovell's ball, so that'll be a turnover by the Tigers. And again, you know, we've talked about this, and especially you have, Jerry. When they get the ball, instead of holding it high, they bring it down to their waist, and that allows the opponent to grab on and tie them up, and that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, I like it when they keep the ball up in the air and maybe even do a outlet pass up high.
Felkins down to Avery Walker. Walker at the free throw line. Stop, shoots, it's off, not good. Nice rebound by Reinhardt. That's her second. Off to Goggles. Long pass down court. Hollingshead back underneath it goes. Oh, bad pass goes away. Third turnover for the Tigers. And there's a steal on the other side that's stolen right back. Nice block shot by Lincoln. And that was Brooklyn Clark going up for the shot, and Lincoln just swatted that one away. Remains Lovell's ball, Jerry.
Yeah, and it was a nice stop because they had a breakaway layup there. No one was back on D, but they came up and caught up and did well.
4 minutes to go, first quarter. Lander 4 and Lovell nothing on our Wild Today scoreboard. And here's a shot up and in. First points of the game by Becca Nichols. She averages 6 a game. She now has 2. Full court pressure against the Tigers as they bring the ball down the court. Almost double team. They're going to have to hurry and get it across the timeline. There it is. Goklish does that. She's on the left-hand side outside. Now at the elbow on the far side over to Lincoln. Lincoln underneath. Pass is too strong for Goggles. And it's a turnover, Lander. Their 4th of the game.
But just like we talked about, she kept the ball up high and gave you that pass. So something to work on. It looks like they're improving it already.
Becca Nichols travels with the ball. That's the second turnover by Lovell. So with 3:29 to go, it's 4-2 Lander. Low scoring first quarter. Then the Tigers take it out. It's Hayden Goggles in. Now over to Goklish. Goklish back to Goggles. To Goklish on top of the key. She makes a drive toward the paint. There's a shot up off by Reinhardt that's not good. Rebounded by Lincoln, though. Tigers have a 3-on-2. There's a shot from the corner. Up off, not good. And the ball's on the ground, and it is going to be a held ball, and that will stay with Lander. Nice hustle underneath there by Goggles. Okay, 3:03 to go, first period. 4-2 Lander. Goggles to take it out of bounds. Here's the inbounds pass to Lincoln. Lincoln on top of the arc now. Moves to her right-hand side. Gets the ball away. Over to Goggles. Goggles, almost throws it away. Saved there by Reinhardt.
Yep,
and there's a timeout called by Drew Powell at just the right instant. So we have timeout, 2:47 to go first period. Lander 4, Lovell 2. Back after this on KFCW. Lander will have the ball as the timeout has expired. The Lady Tigers leading 4-2 over Lovell. And we've got 2:47 to go here in the first period of play. Reinhardt to take it out for the Lady Tigers. Into Goklish. Goklish in the backcourt now crosses the timeline. She drives down toward the baseline but pulls up short. Off to Maddie Arnich, who's just entered the game. Here's Goggles underneath to Arnich, off the glass, and it just rolls off. Nice play setup there by the Tigers, but the ball just wouldn't cooperate and didn't go in the hoop. So Lovell brings it down. Right now it's Avery Walker to Allie Walker. Now to Candace Acey. Far side outside it goes to Brooklyn Clark. Clark back over to Avery Walker. Walker to Acey. There's a shot from the top for 3. That's good. And that's Allie Walker who gets the 3. And it's now 5-4 Lovell. Tigers have 2 minutes to go here. First period of play. Here's Goggles off to Lincoln. Lincoln on the right side outside, midway between the two lines. Drives across on top of the key. Maddie Arnich. Now Goggles. Goggles at the free throw line stops behind her to Reinhardt. Now over the right side to Goklish, who's blocked out of the lane to Arnich. Now Lincoln has it on the left side. She's got a lane, lays it up and in. Beautiful move by Brianna Lincoln.
Yeah, Maddie set a screen there, and they thought that she was going to go around them, and she just cut right to the hoop in an open lane.
Now into the game, Kendry Owens for the Lovell Lady Bulldogs as Lander leads by 1, 6-5. Far side outside, it's Brooklyn Clark. Clark gets it over to Acey. Back over to Avery Walker. Walker in the lane, puts up a short shot that's off. Not good. Rebounded by Lovell. Shots up, not good. Another rebound by Lovell and a foul on Lander. Well, there's a lot of bodies under there as Lovell couldn't get the ball to drop, but the foul went against the Lady Tigers. And it's going to go against Maddie Ornich, and that'll be her first team foul against Lander. And at the free throw line, it's an air ball by Morgan Harshman.
Little short, short.
No, 33. That's Brooklyn Clark. She missed the free throw just a little short. Coming back. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not sure. I know our Lady Tigers played last night, but did also Lovell Bulldogs?
Yep.
Okay, so that might be why they're going a little bit slower to start with.
It could be. Second shot is up and in. And it's now tied 6-6 with under a minute to go, 57 seconds to go. Hessenthaler, a junior, comes in, number 4 for the Lovell Bulldogs. Lander has it in the backcourt, facing that full court pressure. Here's Reinhardt to Goklish. Goklish brings it into the forecourt, drives it down to the baseline, stops, looking for help, throws it to Lincoln. Lincoln on the far side outside to Ornich, to Hollingshead. Now it goes Reinhardt in the corner. There's a long three-pointer that's good. Nice shot that time by Alicia Oldman. And we have a foul called on Lander. Is that on the inbounds play?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was called on Goklish. That's her first foul. And a second team foul with 28 seconds to go.
Yeah, freshman Elisa Oldman there made that nice three.
And
there it is.
There's a nice steal. Here we go. Goklish in the lane, and she's fouled as she goes up for the shot. Nice drive by Goklish. And she'll go to shoot 2. And the basket, the foul is going to be on Hessenthaler, who just entered the game. Their second team foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Daisy at the free throw line for Lander. Got those orange shoes. Yeah, she makes the free throw. Those really aren't orange. Those are...
I call it fluorescent orange.
Yeah, fluorescent orange, yeah. Or almost like fluorescent tangerine.
There you go. That's the closer call. Orange peel tangerine.
That's right. 19 seconds to go. Second shot coming up by Daisy. And it's an air ball.
I think
I don't know what happened there.
I think they're both tired. I just
the
think
wind
both
must
teams,
have caught it, huh?
I think both teams are tired and not bending their knees enough and reaching up with it.
19 seconds to go. Lander 10 and Lovell 6. Lovell brings the ball down the court. 14 seconds to go. On the far side, it's AC. AC off to Hessenthaler. Now on top of the key. Back in the corner. There's a shot for 3 that's not good. Lander rebounds, and that's going to be the end of the period. So after 1 period of play, the Lander Valley Tigers have 10, and the Lovell Lady Bulldogs have 6. We'll be right back with the second period right after this on KFCW.
Independently owned and operated flooring stores, so you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect.
Okay, back again. Start the second 8 minutes of play. Lander leading 10 to 6. Lander has the ball. Here's Goklish on top of the key. Goklish now, far side. Hayden Goggles for 3. It's just a little bit long. Not good. Rebounded by Brooklyn Clark. And the Lovell Bulldogs start heading west. Hessenthaler gives it off on the far side with the ball now is Katie Owens. Owens back to Felkins. Felkins, far side it goes. Becca Nichols underneath the basket. High post, shots up off, not good. Or that would have been the low post, actually. Lander gets the rebound. Here we go. Hollingshead on top to Goggles. Goggles calls out a number. She's on the right side outside. Now makes a move to the free throw line. Behind her to Arnich. On the near side it goes to Oldman. Back over, far side, driving the paint, stops underneath. Arnich all alone for 2. Nice work by the Lady Tigers as Maddie gets her first points of the game. And the Tigers have doubled up the Lovell Bulldogs. It's 12-6. We played 1 minute and 15 seconds of the second period. There's a long 3, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They've got a 3-on-1 break going. Underneath the basket, the ball got away. Thank goodness, recovered by Goklish. Underneath the basket, there's Reinhardt who comes away with it, almost taken away. Back far side to Oldman, to Goggles. Goggles to Arnich, just outside the arc. Goklish has it now on the left-hand wing at the elbow. Over to Hollingshead. Now Oldman has it at the free throw line to Arnich. Arnich on the near side, Goggles. Goggles, long cross court is intercepted, and we have a held ball, and it'll stay with the Lander Valley Tigers. Arnich looked like she didn't know what to do with it when she caught it because they didn't think she was going to get the pass. But fortunately, the possession arrow is for Lander, so with 6 minutes to go here until halftime, Lander leads 12-6. Inbounds to Hollingshead on the far side now, on top of the key. Goklish has it. Goklish just holding the ball off to Goggles. Now near side it goes. Oldman in the lane, puts up a short, soft jumper that's good. Alicia Oldman now with 5 points in the game, and Lovell coach Brian May calls timeout as the Tigers take a 14-6 lead. And we'll be back in Lovell after this on KFCW 93.1.
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change a life forever. A DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't drink and drive.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Okay, Ernie, we're back with 5:41 left in the second period.
Lander has 5 Lady Tigers in the scoring column. The Bulldogs only have 3. Lander's scoring, Alicia Oldman has 5. And she's the leading scorer right now. Daisy Goklish with 3. So Lander putting on full court pressure in the backcourt. Allie Walker brings the ball down to Brooklyn Clark. Now over to Hannity Felkins, who's re-entered the game. Felkins outside to Nichols on top of the arc now. Nichols, near side it goes to Allie Walker. 2 Walkers out there on the floor. We'll try to keep them separate for you. Now far side Nichols. Nichols looking for some help. There's Brooklyn Clark with the ball. Clark almost lost the possession there. She keeps it on the outside now to Allie Walker. Walker goes to Avery Walker. Whistle, and we have a pushing foul on Lander underneath the basket. 4:53 to go, second period. Lander 14-6. And the personal foul is going to be whistled against the Tigers. Let's see who's going to get that one. And it is Paisley Hollingshead. And there's a basket that goes up and in on the out-of-bounds play. And that was Let's see.
They're calling it on
Can you see
Hayden, yeah. And she just went straight up.
Can you see the number there? The ponytail is obstructing the number. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's number 12. She gets the basket, but she misses the free throw. Allie Walker. So the Tigers come down, leading 14-8. Thank you, Jerry. Cross-court pass to Hayden Goggles. Goggles on the near side. Goklish for three. Count it. Daisy Goklish for three. And it's 17-8. Full court pressure by the Tigers. And we have a foul going to be called on Paisley Hollingshead on a attempted steal there. It'll be the first foul of the second period against Lander. 4:25 to go until halftime, 17-8. Lander with the lead. And let's see, we've had some changes. Maddie Arnich back in the lineup, and we've got Goggles, we've got Reinhardt, we have Lincoln, and on the far side, Oldman. Okay, here comes Lovell now, going from left to right or from east to west on the floor here at Lovell. There's Felkins. Felkins off to Nichols. Nichols can't shoot at the baseline, kicks it outside. Here is underneath the basket. Clark loses the ball. Turnover, Lovell, their fourth. Nice defense by the Tigers again. Here's Goggles on the far side outside with 4 minutes to go until halftime. Lander with a 17-8 lead. Goggles on the near side. Goes over to Reinhardt. Now in the middle. Underneath to Reinhardt. Oh, what a beautiful drive that was, and a nice assist by Brianna Lincoln as Reinhardt gets her first points of the game, and it's 19-8. 3.5 minutes to go. Lander out to an 11-point lead. Down court, Avery Walker, and we have a foul on Lincoln on the guarding. Well, Lincoln was just a little bit too close that time, Gary.
Yeah, she stopped, put on the brakes too quick, and then to give the other person opportunity, ran up her back.
3.5 minutes to go, 19-8 until halftime. Lander with the lead. Really tight first quarter, and the Tigers have opened it up here in the second. Here's Becca Nichols on the near side to Felkins. Felkins over to Clark. Clark looking for some help. Finally gets it from Nichols on top of the key. Back over to Felkins. Felkins on top to Clark. Clark looking for some assistance here. She better hurry. There she gets it off. Now on the far side, on the near side, bounce pass on top. Felkins has it. She drives the baseline and is fouled by Goggles as she goes to the basket. First personal on Hayden and the second team foul on the Tigers. Oh, they called that foul on Maddie Arnich.
Yeah.
I thought that was on Goggles.
Me too. I didn't see Maddie anywhere in the area, but then again, she must have been.
Okay, Falcons misses the free throw. Hannity, she is a junior, averages 5 points a game. I like her ponytail because it's braided. I can see the numbers. Second shot is up, in and out. Not good, and an over the back.
Yep.
Is going to be called on Lovell.
Yeah, Dagan had just nice position there, so she was fixing to get the rebound. And then over the back. What? Now they got to shooting free throws. What happened, Ernie?
Well, they called it a lane violation.
Oh.
So that's why she was in the lane so fast.
Gotcha.
Second free throw is still no good. Rebound, putback is good. And that was Clark that got the putback. And it's 19-10. Tigers by 9. Here's Goggles. Bounce pass over to Lincoln. In the corner on the far side to Oldman. Back out to Lincoln. Near side now Goggles. Goggles back over to Lincoln, who's open for three. Didn't shoot. Now here's Goggles in the corner. There's Oldman for three, and she nails it just like that.
The freshman with nothing but net.
Yeah, the freshman, her second three of the game. Lander had a half-court trap going there, but Lovell escapes it. Now it's Nichols with the ball on the near side. Across the key, there's a long one by Walker that hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by Reinhardt for the Tigers. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Lander 22, Lovell 10. Goggles slowly brings it into the forecourt, walking across the timeline. She's on the left-hand side outside, now drives across the lane at the free throw line. Behind her goes to Edelman, who just came into the game, to Lincoln. Lincoln in the paint, off the Goggles for three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Brooklyn Clark for Lovell. Brooklyn comes down all the way, coast to coast, lays it up. No, not good. And Lander gets the rebound. Reinhardt with the board. Off to Goggles, and we come down the court. Oldman has it now. Oh, she almost lost the dribble there, hit her tennis shoe. Saved by Goggles. Minute 14 to go, first half. Goggles has a drive, stops at the lane. On top it goes. Here's Oldman for another three. Count it.
Wow.
2 in a row by the freshman, and it's Lander 25-10. Down court, here's Walker. Whistle and a timeout called by Coach Brian May of the Lovell Lady Bulldogs. And with 55 seconds to go until halftime, Lander 25 and Lovell 10 right back on 93-1.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Lander 25, Lovell 10, 55 seconds to go in the first half of play. Lovell will have the ball at mid-court. Taking it out is Katie Owens. Into Nichols. Nichols on the near side goes to Clark. Clark on top to Owens. Far side, Nichols. On the near side now, it comes over to Morgan Harshman. She just entered the game. 35 seconds to go. Harshman on the near side goes over to Clark, holding the ball on top to Nichols. Almost lost the handle there. Gets it back. Now over to Hessenthaler. They're going for the last shot, it looks like, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Far side outside is Nichols. She's got a lane, puts it up and gets the foul. Well, that time Lander just got caught flat-footed on defense, and Reinhardt drew the foul.
Yeah, she had to try to make up ground and try to stop the layup, but they're too late. Yeah, in the wide open lane after that breakdown on defense.
Nichols at the free throw line. She has one basket in the first period. And still, that's her only score, as this one was way hard. It almost bounced over her on the way back. 15 seconds to go.
Dagan and the referee having a little conversation there.
Yep. Shots up. This one in and out. Not good. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Lovell. 25-10. Lander leading. 14 seconds to go. Lovell will have the last shot unless Lander's defense comes up with something here in the first half. There's the inbounds pass to Owens. Owens in the corner underneath now to Clark. Her shot is blocked. 5 seconds to go. Now here's a long one by Nichols for three. No, not good. Tip not good, and that's the end of the period. So at halftime, the Lander Valley Tigers, the Lady Tigers, held Lovell to only 4 points in that period, and the Tigers scored 15. So at halftime, Lander Valley 25, Lovell 10. And we'll be back with our halftime program and statistics right after we listen to this on KFCW 93.1.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Okay, Ernie, we are back with the dance teams you can see out there on the floor, and it's bringing back my disco days back in the 70s.
Yeah, I see you were doing some of the moves there at the beginning with them. You know, I don't know why they do it, but they have the public address system at ear-splitting, ear-bleeding levels, and we've got headsets on. It is really, really loud in here, but by the way, Jerry, this is the state championship dance team.
Oh, I can see that. They're very talented. I'm enjoying the show immensely.
They won the state championship this year. And, of course, Lovell, Rocky Mountain, Grable, they always have very, very good dance teams up here in the northern Bighorn Basin. So the tradition continues. Yeah, that was a nice routine. Speaking of a nice routine, the Lovell Bulldogs only have 3 players in the scorebook, Jerry. They are led by Allie Walker with 5 points, 3 points by Brooklyn Cook, and 2 points by Becca Nichols. They only scored 4 points, 2 baskets in that second period of play, and Lander poured in 15. For the Lady Tigers, Alicia Oldman, the freshman, is leading scorer. She has 3 trays in the game, and she has 11 points in the game, leading scorer. Next is Daisy Goklish with 6, and then with 2 points each, Brianna Lincoln, Maddie Arnich, Hayden Goggles, and Dagan Reinhardt. So the Tigers with 6 players in the scorebook, Lovell only 3, and the Tigers did a great job there, 15-4 in that second period on the scoreboard.
Yeah, just like you went through the stats there. Low scoring, but even balance, except for the freshman, right?
Yeah.
Miss Alicia Oldman with the 3 threes, and they weren't even close to hitting the rim. I mean, they were just about nothing but net.
Yeah.
I mean, they were smooth. She set up the time. And I think the left side there is kind of her sweet spot.
Yeah, that's where she hit all 3 from.
Yeah. So
she likes that spot.
It's amazing that, like you said, freshman is leading scorer, which is good. Give the rest of the team a break and a boost, and they can focus on their defense.
And, of course, the Lander boys team denied the courts again, as the Lovell boys are denied the courts, as they're collecting $1 for each person who wants to shoot a free throw. They've got a lot of dollars lined up there, don't they, Jerry?
I think it's probably for a good fundraiser
event.
I'm
sure it is, yeah.
So that's it's kind of a nice way for the community to give back to the sports program.
Maybe it funds the dance team. Who knows? I don't know. It's good.
They've got championship something in line, don't they?
Yeah. All right. Taking a look at our second half, Lander is doing a really good job on the boards, Jerry.
Very much so. Mostly Dagan and Miss Paisley, they are just establishing position early and just taking up the space and getting the boards. So the only time they aren't getting boards is when Lovell's over the back.
Right.
And getting the fouls called, so that helps all around.
Yeah, foul trouble, no one in foul trouble. Paisley, Hollingshead has 2, and with 1 each, Reinhardt, Goggles, Arnich, and Goklish. On the other side, only 3 fouls have been called. This has been a low fouling game, actually. There have only been 8 fouls called in the entire contest. So we'll be back with our second half coverage after we take this time out. You're listening to KFCW 93.1 and YO Today YouTube.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at YDOT to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ernie and Jerry back with you at Lovell at, let's see, I was trying to remember the name of the young man at this gym, Johnny Winterhaller. This is the Johnny Willer.
You got it.
Winterhaller, Johnny Winterhaller gym here in Lovell, named after a former athlete here. We do have the first upset of the day reported. Cody Beers is reported in, and the Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz have defeated the Lady Chiefs 51-36. And it's the second straight game the Lady Chiefs have lost. And they're not at full strength. But, interesting, Jerry, the Wyoming Indian Chiefs are playing 5 miles away from here right now in Cowley at Rocky Mountain High School.
All right.
You can see Rocky Mountain High School from Lovell High School. So it's kind of like the Lyman and Mountain View. You can see each other's school from their respective gyms. So, yeah, two teams really close. Of course, Rocky Mountain is the combination of Deaver and Cowley and Byron.
Okay.
And they combined to form Rocky Mountain when their individual schools all combined. But anyway, Northern Bighorn Basin has always been a great basketball place, and we're seeing it with the Lovell Bulldogs on the boys team ranked number 1 this year. So actually, Lander did get a chance to come out and do some practicing after the free throws for the pop ended. They had a huge amount of pop down there they were giving away. Anyone who hit a free throw got a big pop.
Yeah, they brought it over. One of the sponsors looks like they brought over a big red wagon.
Yep.
And the ones that made the basket got to pick their selection.
Okay, it's 25-10. Our halftime is coming to an end. Lander led by Alicia Oldman with 11 points and Daisy Goklish with 6, and 5 points for Allie Walker for the Lady Bulldogs as we get ready to start the second half of play. And Lander's going to have Goklish, Reinhardt, Hollingshead, Goggles, and Lincoln coming out for the Tigers. And Lovell will have the ball first here to start the second 16 minutes of play. So taking it out is Becca Nichols. Nichols at the half-court line. There's the whistle, and the inbounds pass goes to Allie Walker. A couple of Walkers on this team. We'll call them Allie and Avery. Because that's what their names are, Allie and Avery. On the far side, we go to Allie Walker. Allie on top of the key to Hannity Felkins. Felkins to Avery Walker. Over far side, Becca Nichols, top of the key, Brooklyn Clark. Clark, near side. That's Amy. There's a shot up, off, not good. Landers Lincoln gets the rebound, and she slows it up. Down court to Goggles outside the arc on the right-hand wing. Now Hayden moves it across the key over to Lincoln on the left side outside. Back to Goggles. Near side, Goklish. Goklish takes a run inside the paint and scores. Nice drive by Daisy, and she now has 8 points in the game. And the C's just parted that time for Daisy, and she walked right in. Scored the basket. Lovell on the attack now. On the far side outside is Allie Walker. Underneath the basket, Brooklyn Clark. Her shot's off the glass and good. She now has 5 points in the game. We've played a minute and a half, and it's 27-12 here in the third quarter. Lander with the lead. Daisy Goklish, far side, Hayden Goggles, Brianna Lincoln. Over to Paisley Hollingshead. There's a long shot from the top of the key, and a whistle, and an over the back on Hollingshead, I believe.
That was Dagan, but it was definitely over the back. Yeah, definitely over the back.
Yeah, it was Dagan, 34. So there's her second. There was no doubt about that one, was there, Jerry?
Nope, and they're doing the 2-2-1 full court press, which is their mainstay when they're doing the press and D.
All right, Lovell on the attack down. Avery Walker with it now. There's a long shot from the corner for three that's not good. Rebounded by Allie Walker, and she makes it good. She now has 7 in the game. It's 27-14. Goggles brings it down on the right-hand wing for Lander. Long cross-court pass to Lincoln in the corner. Hollingshead back out to Lincoln on top. Goklish near side. Goggles drives the baseline, kicks it over to Lincoln for three. Count it. Lincoln with 3. That's her first tray of the game, Jerry, and it's 30-14. Tigers by 16, and there's a turnover. Lovell just passed the ball away. That's their 5th turnover. Lander only has 4 at this point. Yeah, fairly clean game.
Yeah, not a lot of turnovers and fouls, etc. And that 2-2-1 full court D is paying off already.
And it's 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Lander 30-14. Far side Goggles, long cross-court pass to Lincoln for another 3 attempt that's not good. Rebound is on the floor, and it's picked up by Lovell. Could have had a foul there, too, but it wasn't called on Lander. Now here's on the near side, we have Avery Walker. Nichols on top. Back over to Avery Walker. Avery on the right side outside. There's Clark. Clark has it. She drives the baseline, puts up a shot, no. Rebounded by Goklish. Goklish coming down. We got a 2-on-2 break underneath the Lincoln. Lincoln stops, throws it behind her wisely. She would have been walloped otherwise. Off to Goggles, now back to Lincoln. On the near side it goes. Reinhardt has it. Now in the corner, Goggles. She doesn't shoot. In the paint, underneath the basket. Reinhardt for 2. No, it just misses. And Lander gets the rebound. Lincoln in the paint, shoots, no.
Oh,
she gets her own rebound, kicks it outside the Goggles, no. And the rebound is on the floor. Oh, finally comes up to Lovell. A 1-on-2. Here's Avery Walker. Shots knocked. Oh, and he is slammed on. No, not Walker, but Dagan is slammed to the floor on the rebound. That was not intentional.
No, not at all. But still, it was a hard contact foul, and
that was momentum that
carried
drove Falcons into her.
Yeah, but I'm surprised. I'm not surprised by her toughness, but she just shook it off, got up, and now she just inbounded the ball. So nice toughness.
Halfway through the third period of play, 30-14. Lander has it. Here's Goklish. Goklish looking for help, and she gets it down underneath the basket. Outside it goes. Here's Hollingshead off the glass. No, and she's fouled. Oh, player-controlled foul on Hollingshead.
Interesting, because she was floating across the key away from the defender.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but the officials saw otherwise. So Lovell gets the ball. That's the third foul on Hollingshead. And there's a turnover. Ball got away from Lovell. Lander picks it right up. Here's Goklish. Goklish in the paint, stops, drives, shoots, hits the bottom of the basket. 3:43 to go. Oh, and there's they're going to call it on Goklish? You got to be kidding. Well, foul on Goklish. Boy, I tell you what, that official didn't see that. That Lovell player just slammed into Daisy, and they called the foul on Daisy.
Different angle of what he saw.
Yeah, well, the official was probably blocked out on that time. But second foul on Daisy, 3.5 minutes to go, third. 30-14. Here's a shot up, off, no good, didn't hit anything. Rebounded by Reinhardt. Outlet pass to Goklish. Back to Reinhardt, over and back. Yep, turnover. That was a nice save attempt, but
good logic.
Yep,
good opportunity, but that's why that half-court line is there.
That's why that half-court line is there. 3:19 to go. Lander 30, Lovell 14. Inbounds pass goes to Allie Walker. Allie Walker over to Avery Walker. Avery at the baseline. She can't shoot. Tries a bounce pass. Shots up and in. Oh, that was a nice shot by Brian Clark. She now has 3, 5, 7 points in the game. Here's Paisley for 2. Nice drive by Hollingshead, and she gets her first points of the game, Jerry.
And it was a nice layup right through the lane, like you said.
And there she gets a steal. Lander has it, and there's a foul called against Lovell as Goklish was going to the basket, and she got fouled. She comes up limping, but I think she's going to be okay. And the personal foul is going to go against Becca Nichols, her first.
Yeah, Paisley there on the defense, extremely quick, anticipated in that pass and picked it off to start this whole thing.
Goklish at the line. Hits it. She's now 2 for 3. Okay. Goggles goes out of the game. And coming in was Maddie Ernich. Okay, next shot by Daisy is not good. It's 33-16, 2:40 to go in the third. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Lander. It'll stay with Lovell under the Lander basket. Crowd starting to build even more, Jerry, in anticipation of the #1 Lovell Bulldogs facing Lander. Okay, there's Avery, and the ball is stolen away. 1 on none. Goklish lays it up. Oh, and it hits the bottom of the basket. And now we have a whistle and a held ball that'll stay with Lander.
Yeah.
Well, they caught up with Daisy, and she was double-teamed when she went up for the shot. And the shot just hit the bottom of the basket.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Lincoln was there.
And Brianna did a good job playing tough and grabbing that rebound amongst those 3 taller players.
Inbounds pass. Oldman for 3. No, she's got 2 of them or 3 of them already. Ball is saved by the Tigers. Nice save by Reinhardt, but then it slips away from her. Turnover Lander. Number 6. 2 minutes 15 to go in the third. 33-16. Here's Kadri Owens. Owens at the baseline has the ball knocked away. Picked up And a nice recovery that time. And that is Morgan Harshman gets her first points of the game. On the other side, Goklish gives it off. There's a nice drive, and another two by Oldman. She now has 13 points in the game. And there's almost a steal. Oh, it is a steal on the far side, knocked out by Lovell. Minute 48 to go in the third, Jerry. 35-18 Lander. Lander will have it out on the sideline in front of the Tiger bench. Goklish gets a little bit of a rest. Back in his Goggles.
We started showing our play before we
Yeah.
got the inbound ball. I think the referee's being real particular where she's having.
Where she has to take the ball.
Yeah, so she just moved 2 steps.
Yeah, okay. Into Goggles outside the arc on the left side. Goggles holds it. Now over to Lincoln. Lincoln on the left side outside. Drives the lane, kicks it underneath, shots up by Maddie Arnich, and she's fouled.
Oh, fouled harshly, I think, by 2 players there.
Yeah. And they're going to call the foul is going to be on Nichols. That'll be her second and the third team foul. And at the free throw line, here's Maddie Arnich. She has 1 basket in the game and missed the free throw. Coming back into the lineup is Ava Edwards for Lovell, replacing Allie Walker. Next shot by Maddie.
She's got that sideways free throw shot technique also. Works out for her good.
And it's a good one. 36-18, Lander by 18, minute and a half to go here in the third. Lovell struggling to get the ball down the half court, and they throw it away.
Yeah, they sure did. Little bounce pass, and she wasn't breaking where her teammate thought she was.
Well, you know, you zig when you should have zagged.
You got it.
Okay, here's the inbounds pass to Goggles. Goggles on top of the key. Behind her it goes to Arnich over far side to Oldman. Oldman, throws a pass into traffic. Tigers get it. Goggles shot is up off, not good. I don't know how Lander ended up with that basketball that time, Jerry. There were a lot of hands in there. Lovell comes away with this one. Owens with the ball in the corner, near side to AC. Back to Hessenthaler. Around the key it goes. Now AC has it again. On top of the key to Hessenthaler. Across the key, bounce pass over to Owens. And the ball's taken away. A steal by Lincoln. 2-on-1 break underneath the Goggles for 2. Hayden with the basket. She now has 4 points in the game. 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Whistle, timeout called. Lander leads by 20. It's 28 seconds to go in the period, and we will go to a break.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Okay, Ernie, we're back here with 28 seconds left.
All right, Lovell has the ball under the back, or not under the backcourt, in the backcourt. Under the backcourt would be under the floor. I don't know if we have a basement here or not.
Well, underneath the basket, I got you.
The Johnny Winterhaller Gymnasium here in Lovell. Here's the inbounds pass. Lovell brings it all the way down the court. There's Clark on the far side. Clark gives it off, near side now at Hessenthaler. 15 seconds to go. Near side, Avery Walker. Shots up, not good. Tip is up, not good. Lander rebounds. It was Oldman who gets the rebound. The Tigers come down 2-on-2. Here's Goggles all the way underneath, blocked out of bounds at the buzzer. That was a nice block by Lovell, and I think number 11 did that, Ava Edwards. Well, that's the end of the third period of play. Lander scored 13 at that period and has 38 points, and 8 points scored by Lovell. They have 18. Back on KFCW 93.1.
Investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our YDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Lovell starts the last period of play with the basketball. There's Clark has it. Near side, Hessenthaler. Underneath, Walker. Walker to Harshman, and the ball's knocked out by the Tigers. Lovell will control. 38-18, Lander leads. Tigers have been slowly building their advantage. There's the inbounds pass, blocked. Nice block by Maddie Ornich. Long pass goes downtown, and it is too far downtown. And Lovell picks up the loose basketball, turnover Tigers. Here's Walker. Walker gives it over to Hessenthaler. Far side outside to Nichols. Now Clark has it. Clark breaks for the basket, shoots, and no, not good. Lander gets the rebound, and she's tied up immediately, and it'll go to the Tigers on the alternating possession. Boy, that time it was 3 against 1. And Lander had the possession arrow, so.
Looks like they're going to do a 3-2 press here.
3-2 press, yeah. Here's Oldman. Gives it off to Goklish. Goklish comes down. Lander has 3-on-1. Oh, and they can't handle the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Well, that was a really good idea, except the pass was too low. I think she might have been using a 9-iron on that one. Got the pass really low. 7:05 to go, 38-18. Lander with the lead.
Yeah, we're looking at the 2-2-1 press again with Maddie anchoring the defense underneath the basket.
Clark on the far side outside. Near side now, Avery Walker to Edwards. Edwards on top, Hessenthaler. Bounce pass, far side, Walker. Now underneath the basket it goes, and we might have a tie-up again. No, we don't. We have a shot instead. Lander gets the rebound on that real awkward shot. And it's Hollingshead who comes away with the carom. Oldman now, the freshman. Far side to Edelman. Edelman. Goklish. Goklish has the lane. Stops, shoots, and scores. No, it went out. She fights for her own rebound. Off to Edelman for 3. It's short. And the rebound goes to Lovell. We've got a 2-on-2 break, and the ball's knocked away. Nice defense by Tigers. Lander gets it right back. Long pass down court. Goklish has it on the right-hand wing. Goklish across the top of the key. Left-hand side, she drives a Euro step and is fouled. Well, that was a good Euro step that time because she drew the foul.
Yeah, she took up a lot of real estate with those steps. So
yeah, she sure did. And the foul goes against Ava Edwards, her first team foul of the fourth period. 4 seconds under 6 minutes to go in the game. 5:56. Lander has it out underneath the Lovell basket. Goes into Hollingshead out to Goklish. Daisy dribbles it across the key. Stops. Far side now. Oldman. No. Goggles. Arnich. Here's Edelman. Edelman at the free throw line. Underneath to Hollingshead for 2. Nice assist that time. And Paisley gets your 4th point of the game. 40-18. Trap at half court. Lovell gets away from that. With it is Avery Walker. In the paint, puts up a shot, draws the foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul as Arnich gets the personal. That is second on Maddie. First team foul for the Tigers. They're in the 4th. And at the free throw line is Avery Walker for her first attempt at scoring, and it's not good. Free throw bounces off, Jerry. 5:17 to go in the game. 40-18. Lander with the lead. Second shot bounces around and bounces out. Oh, and it was rebounded by Arnich, but a momentum pushed her right out of bounds.
Yeah,
so Lovell has it.
Little butterfingers there.
Here's the inbounds pass. Goes to Clark. Avery Walker with it now. Stops, shoots, and it's off. Not good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll go to Lander. 5 minutes to go in the game, 40-18. Lander with the lead.
Looks like another 3-2 man-to-man press.
Yeah, here we go. Goggles beats the defense, and they all hustle back. Goggles brings it into the forecourt, left-hand wing. She stops just outside. Midway between the two lines at the free throw line. Behind her to Hollingshead, now to Goklish. Goklish in the lane from the free throw line. Shots off, not good. Rebounded by Goklish. Kicks it out.
Oh,
here's Hayden Goggles for 3. How about that?
A little bit of a Steph Curry 3. That was way deep.
Yeah, that was a Steph Curry 3 is right. And there's a foul on Goklish, and she helps up Walker after tripping her. So foul goes against Goklish. That'll be her 3rd and the 2nd team foul. Crowd starting to build here for the number 1 Bulldogs boys team on a nice Saturday afternoon in northern Wyoming. There's Allie Walker, near side, underneath, shots up, too long. Rebounded by Felkins. Felkins in the lane, puts up the shot, she's fouled.
A lot of movement, a lot of frustration. Paisley was just holding her ground, not doing anything.
They could have had 3 seconds on Lovell that time. They were in there forever.
I agree.
Okay, Felkins at the line. She hasn't scored in the game. This would be her first free throw attempt. We're almost halfway through the final quarter, and it's no good. 4:13 to go. Lander 43-18. Tigers en route to their 15th win of the season. Next shot is up and not good. Rebounded by Brianna Lincoln. To Reinhardt into the foreground. Goggles has it now. Goggles at the free throw line behind her. Hollingshead over to Goklish. Goklish outside the arc. Reinhardt now. Lincoln.
Looks like they're running their weave pattern.
Oh, there's a bad pass, and it gets intercepted by Lovell. And there's a bad pass by Lovell, intercepted by the Tigers. Long pass down court. Underneath is Goggles, but she slows it up, brings it back on top to set the offense.
That was wise of her to do that, yeah.
Here's Hollingshead with it now. Bounce past Goklish, near side. Goklish outside the arc, on top of the key. Reinhardt. Lincoln now. Lincoln stops. She wanted to shoot the 3, but didn't. Hollingshead now to Goggles. 3:15 to go in the game. Underneath on the give and go, and Paisley's fouled. Shot did not go, but she draws the foul.
I just ran that weave and just lulled them a little bit to sleep, and able to make that backdoor cut wide open.
And the foul on Macy Anderson, her first, team's second, or team's third, rather. Sorry. And Paisley at the free throw line. Her first trip to the charity stripe is good. She'll get a bonus. 3:13 to go in the game, 44-18. Lander Valley with the big lead. Paisley toes the line. She's got pink shoes on, I think. That shot's not good. I shouldn't have mentioned the shoes. Okay, Lovell gets the rebound quickly down court. Allie Walker. Walker gives it off to AC. Her shot's up, not good. Rebound Lander. Boy, the Tigers are really doing a great job on the boards tonight, Jerry.
Yeah, they are just establishing position early.
Here's Goklish in the lane, stops. It kicks it in the corner to Lincoln for three. That's good. Brianna Lincoln now with 8 points in the game, and it's 47-18. Tigers with the big lead. There's a steal on the far side underneath Lincoln. Gives it to, who was that, Maddie, or that was Hayden Goggles for two.
Number 32. You are right, Ernie.
Yep, and a timeout called by Lovell. Lander 49, Lovell 18, 2.5 minutes to go. We'll be right back after this on KFCW 93.1.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Hot Springs Farm.
Okay, back again in Lovell at the Johnny Winterhaller Gymnasium. 2:32 to go in the game. Lander 49-18. And Tigers still with that press, and they've got new players into the game now. Riley Dockery is in. Riley Sprees is in. Down court, Lovell has it. Ava Edwards, they've got some new players in as well. Katie Owens, and she dribbles it right out of bounds. Turnover. So Lander's Riley Sprees will take it out into Old Man. Alicia brings it across the timeline, and it's going to be a foul on Lovell as Oldman took a big fall there. She got knocked down. Now she's trying to walk it off. Okay. Foul is on Owens. That's her. No, I'm sorry. That's on Anderson. That's her second foul. Okay. Oldman has it now. Doesn't look any worse for the wear. Off to Sprees. Far side Edelman. Edelman on top of the key to Arnich. Arnich near side. Riley Dockery. Far side now. Old Man. Old Man in the paint. Has the ball stripped from her, but it's picked up nicely by Sprees. Nice recovery that time by the Lady Tigers. Here's Edelman in the paint. Drives, shoots, no, and she's fouled. Minute 37 to go in the game. 49-18. Lander with the lead. Personal foul goes against Candace Acey. Her first, team's fifth. So Edelman at the line for the bonus. Shot is, it rolled in and then it rolled out.
Everywhere but in the basket. Oh,
yeah.
No, totally around the rim.
Looking for her first points today is Lysel.
Well, here it is. I feel it.
All right. Shots up and in. All right. So Lysel's in the book now. 50-18. 90 seconds to go in the game. Down court comes Macy Anderson to Katie Owens. Owens over to Ava Edwards. Near side now, Candace Acey. In the middle to Harshman. Shot from the side, not good. Knocked out of bounds by Lander. 72 seconds to go in the game. Lander 50, Lovell 18.
At least he was trying to work the ref to get the call and just smiled when he kept it with Lovell.
He kept it with Lovell, yep. There's the inbounds pass. Nice. And it goes up and in.
We just took our eye off the ball for a second. They got a nice backdoor play.
Yeah, they sure did. Here's Riley Sprees. Over to Edelman. Under a minute to go now. Sprees. Here's Riley Dockery. 35. I don't have her in the scorebook. We'll have to get that number for you here in just a little bit. Whistle traveling on Lander.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she dragged her pivot foot there. I like how the coach is getting her in so get some playing time, though.
Don't have a 35 on either of my rosters here. Oh, that's Lovell. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, Ernie, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, 35. I don't have her on either roster. Unless it's Peyton Van Dusen. All right, there's a shot from the corner. No. 20 seconds to go, and we have, what, a foul on Lander?
A held ball there.
Oh, held ball.
Uh-huh. I think both of our ladies had the ball.
22 seconds to go, 30-point lead, 50-20. Here's the inbounds pass, knocked around, shots blocked, rebound, shots fouled. Well, it looked like a volleyball match down there, Jerry.
A little bit. Coach has pretty much emptied his bench there. We're seeing 4 young ladies get plenty of playing time here in these last 3 minutes.
Ava Edwards at the free throw line, a sophomore, averaging 1 point a game, and if she hits the free throw, she's met her average. Nope, she'll get one more. Foul, by the way, was on Alicia Oldman, her first. Next shot is in the air, and she has her average. Okay, Ava Edwards with 1 point in the game. Down to 10 seconds to go. Lander just holding it outside. Oldman with it, calls over Edelman. 5 seconds to go. Edelman drives, puts up the shot. No, not good. That's the game. Final score, the Lander Lady Tigers 50 and the Lovell Lady Bulldogs 21. Lovell only scored 3 points in that fourth period of play, and Lander scored 12 for their 50. And the Lady Tigers go to 15-2 overall, 5-0 in conference. And the Bulldogs go to 11-6 and 1-4 in conference. We'll be back with our score roundup right after this on KFCW 93.1.
Our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Here we are. We're back, Ernie.
Well, the Lander Lady Tigers pick up a 29-point win, 50-21 over the Lovell Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs scoring, no one in double figures, but Allie Walker and Brooklyn Clark each ended with 7 points in the game. And 2 points each to Hannity Falcons, Morgan Harshman, and Becca Nichols. 1 point by Ava Edwards. 14 total turnovers by the Lady Bulldogs. Lander had 10 turnovers. And looking at the scoring, we had one player in double figures. That was the freshman, Gary, Alicia Oldman.
No surprise with all those threes.
Yeah, she had 3 of them and 2 field goals, total of 13 points. Just missing double figures was Hayden Goggles, who had 1 tray and 3 twos for 9 points. Also with 9 points, Daisy Gokla. She had 1 3. She had 2 field goals and with 2 for 4 from the line for her 9 points. 8 points in the game by Brianna Lincoln. She had 2 threes and 1 field goal for her 8 points. 5 points in the game by Paisley Hollingshead. 2 field goals, 1 for 2 from the line. Then we had 3 points by Maddie Arnich on a field goal, 1 for 2 from the line. 2 points by Dagan Reinhardt on a field goal. 1 point by Lysel Edelman on a free throw, 1 of 2 on the free throws. So Lander Valley Tigers moved to 15-2 overall and 5-0 in conference. The number 2 ranked Lady Tigers with a 50-21 win. We'll be back with the pregame for the boys game after we take this time out on KFCW 93.1 and WYO Today YouTube.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. WYO Glass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WYO Glass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WYO Glass is Lander.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change.
We are back now, Ernie.
Okay, and Ernie over, and Jerry much more back with us at Lovell at the, let's see, I keep forgetting the name of the Johnny Winterholler Gymnasium here in Lovell. Lander Valley coming off a loss last night, 57-52 at the hands of the Warland Warriors. Now have an opportunity to meet the number one team in Class 3A, the Lovell Bulldogs. Lovell has a 13-2 record. Their only losses in the season have come at the hands of Douglas by 2 points and by Thermopolis. Nice winning record. The Thermopolis win was loss was quite a while ago, so they've gone almost 10 wins in a row here, Jerry.
Yeah.
And they are led by Owen Walker, who scores an average of 17 points a game. He's a senior. He also nails 12 rebounds. He's a very good double player for the Lovell Bulldogs. Kaysen Anderson is their second leading scorer. He comes in at 16 points and 4 rebounds a game. He's a junior. And then another senior scoring 9 points and 4 rebounds a game is Matthew Newman. And Owen Edwards also comes in at 9 points a game. So the Lovell Bulldogs have some pretty good scoring power.
Well, I would think it's that tallest player there that is leading them in scoring and all the rebounds. He looks like he can get away with a few dunks.
Yeah, he's about 6'10"?
Yeah, my son's 6'10". I think I'd place him about 6'8", 6'9".
6'8", 6'9", yeah. So he's a tall tree there. For the Tigers don't have anyone quite that tall on their side.
Well, no, but we got Pax.
And
he's a big body.
We have speed, though. So
true.
Yeah, Lander led by Noah St. Clair with 14 points a game, and Finn McFadden with 11 points a game. And so those are Lander's two big scorers. Pax Hollingshead also comes in double figures on the average with 10 points a game. So this should be a good one. Last night in boys scores in Class 3A West, it was Lovell that beat Pinedale 65-27. That score really surprised me at how tough Pinedale is. But that also tells you how tough Lovell is. Mountain View in an upset at Powell. They won in overtime, 53-49. Cody beat Lyman 60-23, and that was also a surprising score for me. As Cody has not won that many games this year, and Lyman's pretty tough, and they got really whooped last night, 60-23. In county games, it was Kemmer beating Shoshone 77-49. And it was Thermopolis from Hot Springs County beating Big Piney 69-27. Coming into this game, Lander Valley is tied for second place in the conference behind Lovell. They have a 2-1 mark. 2-2 mark. Also at 2-2 is Lyman, Mountain View, Worland, and Cody. So a big log jam for second place. And then Powell and Pinedale make up the rear at 1 and 3. So Lovell undefeated in conference play at 4-0, and they're 14-2 overall. In the 3A boys poll, Lovell was the top poll getter with 285 points. Douglas had 225 for second. Powell was third, 132 points. Then came Lander Valley in fourth place in the poll with 96, and then Buffalo with 54. So those poll numbers liable to change based on this weekend's action. We'll be right back in Lovell. Johnny, Winterholler, Johnny
Yep.
Winterholler Gym.
DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't drink and drive.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Ernie and Jerry back with you in Lovell as we're getting ready for the start of the Lander versus Lovell game. And, of course, we were just talking about Lovell's a very, very tall team, Jerry. They've got a 6'8" kid, Owen Walker, who's also their leading scorer. And they've got a 6'7" kid, Kyle Wilson, a 6'5", Grant Hill, a 6'3", Kaysen Anderson, a 6'3", Owen Edwards, and a 6'4", Jackson Clark. So they've got Forrest out there growing here in Lovell on the basketball floor.
Yep, and like you mentioned, we're going to have our quickness go through it. I will say during the warm-ups there, I noticed they are definitely the '1 team and have a lot of swagger, because they did a little routine where they threw the ball up high. And their big gun, like you said, the 6'8" gentleman, Owen Walker, went up for a slam dunk and he missed. So maybe that's an omen of things to come for our Lander team. That what a good way to end 2 losses back-to-back that have been very close games to knock off the #1 team here on their home court.
Yeah, Lander looking to break that 2-game losing streak, and we'll see if they can do that today. Pax Hollingshead will be a starter. Noah St. Clair, of course, will be a starter. Darian Herford, Finn McFadden, and Caleb Andrews. And we're going to have another national anthem. How about that? The choir is coming back out on the floor, and we'll be back. Are you going to try to pick up the audio? Nope, we're going to be back right after.
Service Plumbing in Riverton.
Full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Okay, Lander is being introduced to the crowd here in Lovell. Caleb Andrews, Finn McFadden, Darian Herford, Noah St. Clair, and Pax Hollingshead being introduced to the big crowd here today in Lovell. A lot of folks come out on their Saturday afternoon to enjoy this basketball. Of course, their Lovell Bulldogs are ranked number 1 in the state, so they do have a lot of folks who come out and support them. We have a junior starter, number 1, Matthew Newman, who averages 9 points a game. A senior scoring 9 points a game, Owen Edwards. And we have a senior, the 6'8" young man, scoring 17 a game, Owen Walker. Oh. Yeah, he's the big boy. Then we have number 12, Kason Anderson, a junior who scores 16 points a game. And then number 35 coming into the contest, Kyle Wilson, number 55. So those are the starters, and boy, they look head and shoulders taller than the Tigers, don't they, Jerry?
Like you said, can you see the trees for the forest for the trees?
Yeah.
But they do have some redwoods out there, but it looks like Pax is going to have to body up quite a bit with those 3 guys.
Yeah, Owen Walker in the center jump ring with Paxton Hollingshead, as this game is now underway. And the tip, no surprising, goes to the Lovell Bulldogs. And that's Matthew Newman in the middle to Kyle Wilson underneath. Oh, that was a nice shoulder move, wasn't it, to Owen Walker? And they didn't give him the call on that. He about knocked the Lander Tiger defender out of bounds on that little play. Okay, here's Hollingshead off to Darian Herford. Finn McFadden, a little floater, goes up, and we're tied at 2. Nice move by Finn McFadden. And I can tell now that Lovell's going to try to get most of their points in the paint, Jerry.
That's a good indication, and we're going to have to do the full court press to overcome that.
Ball's knocked out of bounds by McFadden, so Lovell takes it out. Inbounds pass goes to Newman. He's the play guard. He's going to go all the way. Cross court. No. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay as Hollingshead got his hand on it right at the end of the play. Yeah. Lovell to take it out. Go ahead.
No, that's Pax is already trying to establish some room there and setting the tone.
And it goes in to Walker. Now on the far side. Out to Walker. Walker in the lane. Lays it up and in. 4 points already by Owen Walker. And there's a turnover by Lander, and Darian's pass down to Noah St. Clair was a little bit too strong and bounced out of bounds. 4-2 Lovell. As we start, we've played 1 minute of this game. Down court, Walker underneath the basket. Layup, good, Wilson. Well, the Tigers got caught flat-footed there. Now here's Caleb Andrews, and he's fouled as he goes up. The ball did not drop for Caleb.
It looked like maybe even an attempted dunk, but I caught it last as I was moving the camera. But looks like we're going to go toe-to-toe with these big guys that are ranked number 1 in the state.
Yeah, Edwards gets the personal foul, his first, team first. And Caleb Andrews gets the shot. So Caleb gets his first points of the game on the free throw. He'll get another one. 6-3 now. Lovell with the lead. 6-4. As Andrews gets both of the free throws. 6:50 to go, first period. Newman brings the ball all the way down court to Anderson. Now Walker has it. Back to Newman. Newman on the near side to Anderson. Anderson underneath to Walker, almost stepped out of bounds. Back out to Anderson in the lane, doesn't shoot. Over to Newman for 3, no, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers, 1-on-none. Here's Finn McFadden, and he missed the layup, but the tip
I think it was goaltending.
missed. Yeah, It could have been goaltending. Here is a shot for three. Up. No, not good. He had his hand through the rim, Jerry.
Yep, okay.
And that usually is goaltending. Up and under. No, and a foul on Lander. Well, I tell you what, that goaltending brought Stu Mullins off the bench, asking the official why that wasn't a call. Now he's getting some words with the official.
Oh.
And at the free throw line is Owen Edwards. Official is politely listening. Free throw is good. It's 7-4.
Changes the complex of the game. It could have been tied up.
Yeah, it could have been. Owen's second free throw up and in. 2 for 2 from the line. He goes 8-4. Lovell doubled up Lander. Tigers come down. McFadden on the far side outside. On top of the key. Goes over to St. Clair. St. Clair looking, backs his way into the lane, over across. Now here's St. Clair again at the free throw line. 360, shot is blocked. Well, that's what that height will do for you. They get their hands up there and they can block an easy shot like St. Clair just had. That could have been two. Underneath the basket, Owen Edwards out. Here's a long one for three. That's good. That's Anderson with the three, and it goes 11-4. 5.5 minutes to go, first period. This is where Lovell gets you. They get you early, and then you fight to come back. Here's Darian Herford in the middle, lays it up. No, not good. Rebound goes to Kyle Wilson. Wilson down court in a hurry. Off to Anderson. Anderson near side now. Edwards in the middle. Back over on the side. Here's Edwards underneath. Anderson. Wilson gets the two. And Lander calls timeout. It's 13-4. We have 4:54 to go. First period as Lovell is showing their strength. We'll be right back on KFCW.
Is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
13-4, number one Lovell jumps on top of Lander right away. As Gary and I were just talking, the big man for Lovell, you can see why they're ranked number one. They just throw it into their big man and off the glass and in it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all pretty tall there, and it goes through the two big guys. The only way we're going to overcome that is a little bit of speed. The full court D is going to be a big factor, and obviously no turnovers, and we got to make free throws.
That's right. Okay, Lander brings the ball down the court with Finn McFadden. Double teamed over to St. Clair. Back to McFadden. McFadden outside the arc. Bounce pass in the corner. Here we go to Andrews. Back to McFadden in the lane. Back out. Hollingshead. Shots up, not good. Rebound by the Tigers. Out of bounds, off Lovell.
And that was Brendan Coleman, the long sophomore, trying to get that rebound between those two trees.
Yeah, 24. That was it. I thought it was Pax there for a second. Here we go underneath the basket. Ball's knocked away, picked up by the Tigers. Lander has it. There's Coleman out on top to McFadden. McFadden far side to Andrews. Traveled with the ball. Turnover, second turnover by Lander. 4:21. You have to make every possession count against this kind of a team.
Absolutely correct, Ernie, and we definitely can't afford any turnovers.
That's right. Matthew Newman, the playmaking guard, brings it down court to Anderson. Anderson to Walker. Owen Walker, the 6'8" boy. Over to Newman. Newman on the far side outside. At the elbow right now. Throws it over to Anderson. Anderson steps back past the line. shoots the three. It's not good. Rebound goes to Lander.
Oh, there it is.
And down court, here's Andrews. Lays it up and in. Caleb Andrews has 4 points now, 13-6. Lovell with the lead. Good defense for the Tigers as Newman brings it down. Over to Owen Walker. Walker at the free throw line, almost traveled. Underneath it goes to Wilson for 2. He has 6 points already, all from the 2-point range, or the 2-foot range under the basket. 15-6, 9 points. There's 2 points by Lander. Nice shot by Coleman. And that's his first points of the game, the sophomore. Walker brings it down. Walker at the free throw line, stops at the baseline, kicks it out. Over on the near side, back upstairs to Newman. Anderson now. Anderson drives the baseline, stops, shoots, and hits. And he's fouled. No, boy, that was a late whistle.
Very late from the referee that was farthest away from the play.
Wow. Okay,
they're
so
having a little conference right here. I think they're just going to.
Yeah, Kason Anderson gets the basket. Wow, that was a late whistle. Okay, Newman coming out, coming in as Garrett Romer. 17-8, the score.
The referee went over to explain it to the assistant coach as Stu didn't even give him the courtesy and turned his back on him.
Free throws up and good. So they're 3 for 3 from the line now. Lander's 2 for 2 from the line, and it's a 10-point lead, 18-8. Here's McFadden at the free throw line in the paint. Hands it off to St. Clair. The finger roll. No, not good. He gets his own rebound and one.
And in.
St. Clair with the basket and the foul. So the personal foul is going to go against Kyle Wilson, I believe. Yeah, that's his first and the team's second. And Noah goes to the free throw line.
I like the idea, Ernie. The only way we can get in there is make him either block the shot or foul. And I think Sinclair Noah is going to lead that charge with backs.
Shot by St. Clair is off, not good. Owen Walker with the rebound. It's 18-10 Lovell. 2.5 minutes to go here, first period. Anderson brings it down off to Newman. Newman does a 360 in the lane. There's a shot up, off, and not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Long pass down court. Shots up. Oh, it hits the front of the rim. Noah almost had that basket, but a little bit too short. Rebounded by Lovell. Anderson all the way down underneath the ball. It gets away. It's on the floor. Lander comes up with it. Then we'll have a held ball, and it'll go to Lovell. No, it goes to Lander. I'm sorry. Boy, that was good hustle by the Tigers.
Every one of them, and Brendan Coleman, the sophomore, ended up with it. So, yeah, I like their fighting spirit.
Yeah, and I think Garrett might have got his head butted a little bit. He's been rubbing his head as he walks down the court. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go. 18-10, Lovell with the lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here's Quincy Gwynna is in the game for the first time. Here's McFadden over to Gwynna outside the arc. Back to McFadden on top. McFadden to Gwynna. He hesitates for the three and doesn't take it. McFadden back to Gwynna. Gwynna on the right side outside. Back to McFadden. Over on the far side now to Coleman. Now back to Finn McFadden. Far side outside. Here's Andrews in the corner. Back outside. Around the horn we go. Gwynna in the middle. Tigers trying to set up something here.
Being patient.
Yeah, they're being very, very patient. Here's Gwynna. Gwynna in the paint. Has the ball knocked away. Bad pass. Well, the pass was intercepted. Knocked away. Newman shots up not, and a foul on Lander.
A little nervous, a little tentative, but
Did Gwynna get that foul? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on McFadden.
Yep, number one.
First team foul. Second team foul. And the shot by Newman goes in. His first points of the game. And it's 19-10. Owen Walker, the big guy, comes out with 1:16 to go. Newman sets his second shot, hits it. It's a good team, and they haven't missed a free throw yet tonight. Or I should say probably this afternoon. I don't know if it's dark outside yet. There are no windows here.
The sun is shining bright, just
All
like
right.
the Tigers.
Here is Gwynna. Gwynna gives it off to Andrews. Andrews, near side. Romer has it. Romer in the middle. Coleman back outside Andrews. Three for Gwynna. No, it's short. Rebounded by McFadden. Off to Gwynna in the paint. And around the horn it goes. Here's Romer underneath the basket. Ball's knocked away. Tried to pass. There's Newman for two. Well, when you get a chance to shoot, you got to shoot the ball. It's nice to help out your teammates, but against a team like Lovell, that extra dribble costs you, and it did that time. Here we go. Andrews in the middle, underneath McFadden, muscles his way up. Shot's not good. Blocked. That was the big Kyle Wilson in there. Lovell goes the other way, leading by 12. Newman's shot is up and not good. Rebound goes to Anderson for Lovell. Out on top. Now Newman has it again. Newman shoots for three. It's good at the buzzer. So at the end of the first period of play, it's the number one ranked Lovell Bulldogs 25, the Lander Valley Tigers 10. We'll be right back after this on KFCW.
This is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ernie and Jerry back with you. Lovell will have the ball to start the second 8 minutes of play, and that height advantage by Lovell. Number one Lovell sure is paying dividends early, 25-10. They lead by 15 over Lander. Tigers, and there they almost throw it away. Owen Edwards picks up the ball. Far side, Edwards has it. Almost was fouled there. In the middle it goes. Here's Edwards for three. Got it! That's his second three of the game, 28-10. Tigers have to score in every basket here to keep it respectable. Underneath is Hollingshead, and he is, an offensive foul called on the Tigers. I don't know about that, but that's the way it was called. Holy cow, was that on Pax? I think it was. Yeah, it was. That was on Hollingshead. His first, team's first of the second period. Down court, here's the big guy, Owen Walker. I call him big because he's 6'8". And he loses the basketball. He should have been called for traveling. He was laying on the floor when that was happening. But they give the ball back to Anderson for three. It bounces up off, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Andrews off to McFadden. McFadden all the way in the paint, kicks it over to Darian Herford. Back to McFadden. McFadden throws the ball away. Turnover Lander.
Tried to do a no-look pass to Pax there underneath the basket.
Yeah, too many big hands in the middle there. Okay, Owen Walker on the far side to Jackson Clark. Just came into the game. Back over on the far side. Newman underneath. 2 shots good. Kyle Wilson with 8 points in the game now. And it's 30-10, a 20-point lead. Well, the Tigers just need to keep their focus, Jerry. and score when they get the chance, and there they turn the ball over. 6 turnovers. You can't let a team like Lovell get this kind of a lead on you and expect to come back.
Correct. The only way they can do that is to play outside the perimeter and knock down the threes.
Yep.
Because they're going to trade 2 points underneath the hoop there.
Almost every time. Newman with 10 points in the game. Over to Owen Edwards, who has 2. Back to Newman, back to Edwards. Bounce pass over to Edwards, to Newman. Shots no good. Rebounded by the Lander Tigers. Darian Herford with the rebound. He goes all the way in, throws up a prayer, and it's not answered. Rebound by Newman. That was not a good shot by Darian.
Yeah, he tried to correct the midair.
Look at that. Circus shot goes in for Newman. He now has 12 points in the game. He averages 9. Lander calls timeout. It's 32-10. This one's getting away from the Tigers already. We'll be back after this.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Cold. Pepsi-Cola. I was just thinking a nice cold Pepsi would be good right about now.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, 5:49 to go, 32-10. Lovell with the big lead. And, Jerry, you can see why this is the number-rated team in Class 3A. They're very, very good.
Yeah. I knew they were tall, but I didn't know how much of an advantage it was going to be.
Yeah, Tigers only with 10 points in the game, 5:46 to go until halftime. Some of those scores make sense to me now after seeing Lovell play here in person. And they were beaten by a 2A team, Thermopolis, earlier.
But Thermopolis is the defending state champ.
Yeah, in Class 2A.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Lovell's defending Class 3A state champ.
There it is.
Underneath, foul. And it'll go take Noah St. Clair to the free throw line for the Tigers.
Yeah, I like Noah's fearless drive there. He's not letting these 2 trees, redwoods. I'm going to start calling them redwoods.
Redwoods, yeah. They are a pair of big boys, yeah.
He's not afraid to go in there, so I like that.
St. Clair nails it, nothing but net. The Tigers break their scoring down of 3 minutes. It's now 32-11. 3 points now for Noah. He fouled out of last night's game. He got 3 real quick fouls against Worland that really hurt the Tigers late in the game.
It almost seemed like 3 in a row.
Yeah, and it was 3 in a row, actually. Lander gets the rebound on the missed shot. And with the ball, Leica is in the game now. Oh, and there was a give and go that went out of bounds because Romer wasn't looking for it. Turnover. 7th turnover by Lander. 5:14 to go until halftime, 32-11. Lander's ranked number 4. Lovell number 1. On the far side outside, Jackson Clark has it now to Newman. Near side, Anderson. Underneath the basket, Walker. Back to Anderson. Back to Walker in the corner. Walker across the key. Ball's almost knocked away. It's tipped away, picked up by the Tigers, but Walker gets it right back for Lovell. He throws it on top of the key to Anderson. Anderson makes a move underneath the basket to Walker. He muscles his way in and scores.
Yeah, but Noah was not backing down from it. He bodied him up and kept trying. Noah did a great job on defense there, even though they scored.
34-11. Underneath the basket, here's Leica. Leica stops in the corner, goes to Hollingshead, now over to St. Clair. St. Clair stops 7 feet away, kicks it back out to Romer. Romer on top. McFadden has it. Whistle and a timeout called by Lander. We're almost halfway through the first half, 34-11. Lovell with the big lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn and Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Okay, back again in Lovell, where the Bulldogs are bulldogging the Tigers 34-11. Tell you what, height makes a difference, doesn't it, Jerry?
Yep, absolutely. We call them the twin redwoods, the two redwoods,
yeah,
a group of sequoias. The height advantage is good. I think they're trying to counter with Pax, obviously, and Brenner Coleman, the sophomore, who's got some great length, too.
Yeah. Okay, Lander will have the ball out of bounds. Garrett Romer to take it out for the Tigers, rubbing his elbow. Time back in, and now it goes to McFadden.
Yeah, we need to see some of Finn's flying floaters through the key there.
On the far side, Coleman over to Hollingshead in the middle, over to Romer. Romer at the baseline. Double team, gives it off to Leica. Shot up and good.
I like it, Leica.
Yeah, that was a good one. 34-13 underneath. Oh, all alone under the basket. Misses the layup. Rebound goes to Jackson Clark. He misses. Whistle and a foul on Lander under the basket. Well, they stopped two of the shots.
Yeah.
The third got fouled. Personal foul is going to be on the Tigers. Garrett Romer, his first. Second team foul. Shot goes in by Edwards. He has 3 points, all on free throws right now. And they missed it. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman brings it down the court. With it is McFadden all the way in the corner. Here's Romer for three. It's too long. Lovell gets the rebound. It's Newman. He's just going to go coast to coast and loses the ball. Oh, it's picked up by Walker, who scores. Anna is fouled. Wow. Walker now with 8 points in the game. Personal foul is going to go against Finn. That's his second. Third team foul. And Owen Walker has the first chance at a free throw. He averages 17 a game. He has 9 points now with that free throw that he made. Whistle. And we have a sub coming back in as Kyle Wilson. And Walker goes to the bench for a little bit of a well-earned rest, Gary.
Yeah.
3:16 to go until halftime, 38-13. Lovell all over the Tigers. Their height is really making the huge difference here today. Not only that, their teamwork. There's McFadden in the paint. Stops 360.
Oh, nice pass.
Underneath, but that was almost a 3-second. Here's Leica underneath. Shots up and good by Coleman. That's his second basket. All the way down court. Shot off the glass there, just matching his basket for basket. As Edwards gets his first, it's 40-15. 25-point lead here by the Lovell Bulldogs. McFadden in the corner. Leica for three. And it hits Wilson on the head and bounces out of bounds.
A little Canseco baseball, if you remember the highlight where the ball went off his head and
I
up
remember
in the
that.
stands.
Yeah.
Well, we got to find something to chuckle about, Ernie, because
the crowd is
the
enjoying
Tigers are having a hard time here.
Yeah.
They got to make some sort of comeback here with 3 minutes left.
There's the inbounds turnaround by Coleman is not good. Brenner Coleman. Or was that Pax?
That was Pax, yep.
Yeah. All right, all the way down. Newman lays it up. No, not good. Lander rebounds. Whistle and a foul on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looked like number 55 reached in when our sophomore once again got good position and got a rebound. I think he's going to play a lot this game, number 24.
Yeah, foul on Wilson, his second. That's the second team foul. Lander has 3 team fouls. Okay, Tigers bring the ball down with Finn McFadden. 2:19 to go. First half, 40-15. Lovell with the big lead. Here's Andrews. Bounce pass over to McFadden on the right-hand wing. McFadden drives, stops in the paint, trapped, gets away with it underneath Nolan Post. Now back over to Andrews. Andrews to McFadden. Near side post for three. Got it!
Yeah.
The freshman. The freshman, Nolan Post, hits the three. It's 40-18. 22-point lead now.
I think Coach Stu is onto something. We need to match their twos with our threes.
That's right. That would be it's a long way to come back, but at least you can. Here's Walker, Owen Walker, over to Edwards. Edwards, ball's on the ground, picked up, shots. Oh, what a play. Sam Mays had no chance to hit that basket and it rolled in. So I guess he did have a chance. Here's Post again, over to Andrews, far side, McFadden. McFadden in the lane, behind his back. Oh, the shot's blocked by Wilson.
No foul.
Coleman had a chance. No foul.
He was looking for the foul. He got bodied hard underneath by the hips.
Well,
looks like 42-18. We're not going to get any breaks.
Whistle.
Bye.
Well, the officials are having a conference now.
Looks like Noah maybe
as they were trying to get a player into the game. Noah went into the game without being whistled in. No, he didn't go out of the game.
He did try to sneak in. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
There was a little bit of confusion there at the scorer's table on who could go in.
So we have the Tigers with the ball out underneath the Lovell basket. Here's the inbounds pass. Outside it goes.
Someone's got to stroke that three-point shot.
That's right. Here's Nolan Post over to Andrews. Far side to McFadden.
Take it.
Yeah, here we go. Andrews doesn't have it. Post in the middle. Back out to Andrews. He doesn't shoot. Almost lost the ball. Here's McFadden. Drives, shoots, and it's short. Not good. Ball out of bounds off Lovell. 50 seconds to go. 42-18.
I think we're running that perimeter weave pretty well, and we're open. I think we got to shoot the three.
Yeah. Here's the inbounds pass. Turnaround. That's been good by Andrews, and one. Andrews gets the basket and the foul on Lovell. And the personal is going to go against Kyle Wilson, his third. And that's the third team foul.
Smart positioning.
Yeah, by Andrews. He's going back to the charity stripe again. 48 seconds to go. Shot is not good. And guess who gets the rebound? It's Owen Walker, the 6'8" young man from Lovell. Down court. Owen Edwards. Walker has it now on the near side. On top it goes to Newman. Back over to Edwards. Edwards turns, shoots, hits. Edwards with another basket, 44-20. 20 seconds to go here. Here's Coleman off to Andrews. McFadden has it. Looks for help, gets it from Coleman. Now back to McFadden, 4 seconds to go. And the ball gets away. Lander's not going to get a shot. Well, they spent too much time passing it around that time instead of taking the shot, Gary, in my humble opinion.
Well, no, you're not too far off there in the aspect that we got to shoot threes.
Yeah, Lander only scored 10 points in each of the first two quarters and 44 here. So they scored 19 in the quarter. So our halftime score, the number 1 Lovell Bulldogs, 44, the number 4 Lander Valley Tigers, 20. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. one more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our WYDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Living well.
Halftime score, Lovell 44, Lander 20. And looking at Lovell's scoring, Matthew Newman, the point guard, has 2 threes, 2 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line, 12 points to lead the Lovell Bulldogs. The tallest player out there is Owen Walker. He has 9 points at halftime, 4 field goals, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 7 points in the game by Owen Edwards, the other 6'3" guy. He has 2 field goals, 3 for 4 from the line for 7 points. Kason Anderson has 1 3, 1 field goal, 1 free throw for a total of 6 points. Sam Mays has 1 field goal for 2, and Kyle Wilson, number 55, has 4 field goals for a total of 8 points. For the Lander Valley Tigers, no one in double figures, obviously. Caleb Andrews has 6 on 2 field goals, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 4 points by Brenner Coleman on field goals. 3 points by Noah St. Clair on a field goal, 1 for 2 from the line. 3 points by Nolan Post on 1 tray, and 2 points each by Coulter Leica and Finn McFadden, each on field goals. But the big wall, I guess we can call them a wall, a shield. They have their shields up, to use the Star Trek reference.
Okay, I'll go with the Spartans and the Greeks with their shields blocking the whole phalanx thing. Yeah, they're just too much now.
They're too much for the Tigers. The height is just way too much. I mean, they've got 6'4", 6'3", 6'8", 6'5", 6 foot, 6'3", 6'7". I mean, my goodness, that is a forest out there. And they're very good, Jerry. They play together very well.
Well, you can tell that they're ranked number 1 in the state. Obviously, they're well coached. They've been together for quite some time, the players. and it just shows. I think Coach Stu is going to have to do a little bit of film watching, video watching, stream watching, and come up with a plan to counter this in the regionals.
Well, here's the good news. There's no pressure now on the Tigers. Okay, Coach Drew Powell. Okay, Coach, 15th win. That must feel pretty good for the Lander Valley Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, any wins feels good. I mean, that's what you come into, you compete and do your best and see if you can come out on top. And, you know, we did a good job of that tonight.
I thought the Tigers' rebounding was especially good in this game this morning.
Yeah, Lovell usually rebounds the ball really well, so that was one of our things was we have to have every single defensive rebound and not allow them to have second chance opportunities. And, you know, I thought we did a really good job of that tonight.
Yeah, we had pretty even scoring. One player in double figures. That was Alicia Oldman. The freshman, she had a great game. She had a bunch of threes there, didn't she?
Yeah, I mean, we know that she can shoot. She just hasn't hit one, I think, since maybe Rollins. And tonight, you know, when you give her time and allow her to set her feet, she's going to put up a really good opportunity to go in. I think she had 3 going in that first half, and that's kind of what pulled them out of that zone against us.
Yeah, it sure did. And they had 14 turnovers tonight. That zone you had works really well.
Yeah, and, you know, we don't always bank on getting turnovers out of it. They just kind of come with the full court pressure and leaving it on all game long. And I'm a big fan of that. I think that putting that pressure on them just, you know, ups the ante a little bit every single time. And we're transitioning out of it really well back into our man. And then even in that fourth quarter when we dropped into our zone, we transitioned flawlessly into that.
It seemed to me like they tried to slow the ball game down on you very early.
Yeah, and I think that that's going to be a plan against us because we do like to play fast, but we just rebutted with we're okay with playing slow. We're going to be patient. We're going to make sure that we score layups every time. And, you know, it's kudos to the girls for doing that. I mean, I can tell them as many times as I want, but tonight they just decided, I think, as collectively as a team, is we're just going to go get layups. We're going to shoot high percentage shots, and it showed. Because I bet we had 15 less possessions than normal, but we still scored 50 points and shot a really good percentage from 2.
Yeah, and that defense really rattled Lovell. Yeah, they have the same colors.
Yes, they
do. In that second period of play.
Yeah, and, you know, that's really where
we
only
scored 4 points in that period.
Yeah, that's where we want to hang our hats, though, is on the defensive side of the ball. You know, because when it comes down to it, no matter if you're playing a good team or a team that's maybe not as offensively powerful, if you can hold them down and you have a bad day, you still have a really good chance of winning it. And I think our last couple of games, we've held everybody below 30, which is a huge thing because our goal is to, you know, generally hold them below 10, but if we can hold them in the 20s and the 30s, that'd be perfect for us because even with a bad shooting night, you can really come out on top still.
Well, we have one more road game in this marathon month-long trip on the road at Mountain View, and I was a little bit surprised that the Lady Buffaloes beat Powell in overtime last night.
I think it was the boys. Boy Buffaloes.
The boy Buffalo. Yeah, okay.
The boys won.
Well, it was Mountain View, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Mountain View's having a tough year. I know one of their girls broke her ankle.
Oh, that here, yeah.
So I think it was like a 30-point, 40-point game.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's always fun to play in that environment. If you've never been to that gym, it's one of those that it doesn't matter how many people are in the stands. It's loud. Usually it's one of the ones I tell the girls, it's like going into Casper College and just not being able to hear anything 3 feet away.
Yeah.
So excited to go down there, play our last road game, and then even more excited to get home and get to play some home games in front of our fans and, you know, show Fremont County who we are right now.
Coach, congratulations on your 15th win.
Thank
you.
Go
give the girls a high five for us, and we'll see you next week down at Mountain View.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Ernie.
You betcha. Coach Drew Powell, coach of the Lady Tigers. And coming up now, that brings us right to the start. Jerry, of our second half. And Lander will have the ball. to start the second half. They'll be traveling here from left to right on the floor of Winter Holler Gym. Lander has the ball. Here's Coleman, gives it off to Noah St. Clair. Noah in the paint all alone, shoots and scores. Nice drive by Noah St. Clair. Yeah, you're fine. I can hear you. Yeah, and the Tigers now here on the other side. It's Owen Edwards. Ball gets away. A rare turnover. Matter of fact, their first of the game. Underneath the basket is Darian Herford off the glass. Oh, it just rolled out. And Walker gets the rebound. As we start, it's 44-22, 22-point margin here by the Bulldogs. Here's Walker. Walker at the baseline. Oh, he almost stepped out of bounds. Gives it over to Anderson. Nice little soft floater is good for his 8th point, and it's 46-22. Lander all the way down. Oh, missing the layup and a whistle. And we have what?
Well, they're calling a foul, but it could be the second goaltend.
Oh, right. Oh, they did make it a goaltend.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they did make it a goaltend, so Finn's going to get the credit for that. Yeah, 2 points, and it's 46-24. Yeah, well, that was a good call. And here's a nice move. Oh, up and under and in by Anderson now with double figures at 10 points. Tigers, oh, lazy pass, intercepted, all alone, lays it up and good. And that was Owen Edwards now with 9 in the game, 50-24, 26-point lead by Lovell. Here's Coleman with Herford. Herford, the smallest guy out there. Boy, he really looks small in comparison to those big guys. All right, turnover Lander all the way down. Newman, 14 points in the game, 52-24. Here's Coleman for the Tigers. Coleman to Noah St. Clair. Little floater hits the front of the rim. Not good. Owen Walker comes away with it, and it'll go to Lander. Or go to Lovell, I'm sorry. Team that starts with L got the game. So here we go now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 5:57 to go in the third period, 52-24. And Finn McFadden is tying his shoe down there. Okay, Walker to take it out. There's the inbounds pass to Anderson. Anderson, guarded by Romer, brings it into the forecourt. He stops at the free throw line, takes a shot, almost in. No, not good. Rebound by Romer. Romer brings it down for the Lander Valley Tigers, stops on the right-hand wing, on top to Coleman, back behind him to Finn McFadden. McFadden, far side Coleman. Coleman over near side Romer. Romer back over to Noah St. Clair. Noah in the paint, under the basket. His shot is blocked. Blocked by Walker. 2-on-1. Layup is good by Newman. 16 points in the game now. 54-24. 30-point lead. Lander trying to get some points here. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I see.
Hold on. My mic is not working.
Yeah, your mic is working just fine. I can hear it. But your speaker cord is not good. Tigers knocked the ball out of bounds by Lovell. Tigers will have it. 4:55 to go here, third period. 54-24. I need to turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, Tigers inbounds to Romer. Romer has it on the elbow. Far side, McFadden. McFadden, left side, over the near side to Romer. Back to McFadden. Far side, Coleman. In the middle it goes. Coleman has it, can't shoot. There's St. Clair with a floater. No, not good. Ball's picked up, 1-on-1 underneath. Matthew Newman lays it up. No, and he draws the foul. Yep. McFadden picks up the personal. Well, I can hear you, yeah.
You can.
I know.
They can.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, Jerry, in my headset. So I think you're okay. 4.5 minutes to go. At the free throw line is Matthew Newman. His shot's up and in. He gets it, and that's the three-point play. So it's now 56-24. Here we go. Down is McFadden. McFadden up and no, just missed it, but he draws the foul. So Finn will go to the free throw line. Finn tonight has 4 points, well under his average. Shot's good. He'll get the second. His first free throw tonight. 56-25. You can narrow it back down to 30 here. And it's not good. So rebound underneath. Oh, there's a nice block by the Tigers. You don't get to see very many blocks against Lovell, Jerry. And the Tigers got one there. Okay, coming out of the game for Lovell is Anderson. Also coming out is Matthew Newman. Edwards to take it out of bounds for Lovell. Long inbounds pass. Comes down to Mays. Far side, Clark. No, basket's not good. Rebound by McFadden on the outlet pass. Underneath layup. Oh, it's not good. No foul called. Coleman ends up on the ground. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're the #1 team. You get away with some of that stuff. There's a shot up, in and out, not good. Rebounded by Jackson Clark. Shots blocked. Picked up by number 5, Owen Edwards, who hits it. 3.5 minutes to go, 58-25. Underneath, there's a shot up, off, not good by St. Clair. Rebound all alone underneath the basket. Lays it up, misses the layup is Sam Mays. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Tigers come down with Coleman on top over to Romer. Romer to Quincy Gwynna. Back over to St. Clair. St. Clair in the paint, turns 360 and is fouled as he goes up for the shot by Owen Walker. Well, they got him that time, Jerry.
Unable to hear over there. So you're hearing me, no one else is hearing.
Okay. I'm not seeing that on the text. Shot's good. He'll get another. Are you sure? I don't see anything on the text here.
We can trade headsets. Hear what it sounds like. My wife is listening.
Yeah, I know. Second shot is up and good. I don't know. We're having some kind of audio issue here. Okay. 2 baskets by St. Clair, and it's 58-27. Tigers come down the court. Underneath the basket, it's Sam Mays. Mays off to Clark. Clark has a pass intercepted. Second turnover of the game. Underneath, we have Afton Cox is in. He turns the ball over on a bad pass through the lane. Picked up by Joaquin Sheeler. Sheeler just into the game. Now off to Cash Wassner as they've emptied the bench. Far side, Mays. Mays on top of the key to Jackson Clark. Now over to Cash Westmer. Westmer near side to Mays. On top of the key to Joaquin Sheeler. Sheeler loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be turnover, their third. .2:14 to go, period 3, 58-27. Romer with the ball. Quincy Gwynna in the lane, kicks it over to Afton Cox. Cox seeing varsity action, and one of the freshmen on the team to the other freshman, Nolan. Nolan Post now on top of the key. Turnaround. Coleman almost. Boy, he was hammered. No foul called. There's a shot for three that goes up. Off. Not good. Long pass down court. With it is Joaquin Sheeler. And on the near side. Pass up. Off. Not good. Rebound by Gwynna. Gwynna outlet pass to Coleman. Under the basket. Lays it up and one. Brenner Coleman gets the basket and the foul. It's 58-29. Personal foul on Jackson Clark, his second. That's the third team foul. And now here comes the A team back in. Okay, we've got the Forest back in the game for the Lovell Bulldogs. We've got 6'8", 6'3", 6'5", 6'7", 6'3" on the floor. Coleman's free throw is up, and it's off. Not good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker brings it all the way down the court. Stops, lost the ball, picked it back up. Underneath it goes, off the glass and in for Kyle Wilson. 60-29. 31-point lead here by the Lovell Bulldogs. Here's the Tigers shot by Coleman that goes in. Brenner Coleman now has 8 points, Jerry. Here's Walker all the way down the court. Stops, shoots, and it rolls out. He gets his own rebound. Putback not good. Another putback and one. Personal foul is going to go against Coulter. No, it goes against Garrett Romer, and that's his second. And there's the shot up and off, not good by Walker. Here's a rebound. Anderson shot's not good. Rebound. Edwards shot's not good. And Edwards comes back with the rebound. Shot's blocked out of bounds by Coulter Leica. Boy, that was a great block. Absolutely. Yeah. 39 seconds to go, 62-31. Lovell. Here's Owen Walker. Underneath, Wilson. On top, long three ball, good! Anderson, 60, my voice changes, 65-31, 20 seconds to go. Here's Romer for the Tigers under the lane. Nice shot swatted out of bounds by Walker. What's that, their fifth or sixth block?
It seems like it. I think we got the mic back working just fine now.
Okay. 16 seconds to go, 65-31. Whistle. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They called a player control foul? No, they called it on, well, that's better. It was on Lovell. I thought if they had called that on Quincy Gwynna, but they did not, thank goodness. That's the fourth foul on the big guy, Kyle Wilson. Well, they're all big guys. Here's Leica. Shot from 5 feet is good. Coulter gets his second basket of the game. 8 seconds to go, 65-33. 32-point game. Now we're on the far side. Here's Edwards. Floater is good. Right at the buzzer. Boy, Jerry, they just don't miss, do they?
It is very intense on how their scoring just keeps going up and up. And they can't seem to do anything wrong. Well coached. Height advantage.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with the final 8 minutes after this.
It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Okay, Ernie, we are back now.
67-33, Lovell in total control here, the number 1 ranked Bulldogs. And boy, they've got a heck of a team here, Jerry.
Yep. As we were talking through the break here, obviously, the only reason I'm chuckling, that's a defense mechanism, because Tigers are playing hard. They just can't match up against this height right now.
Yeah, the height is meaning everything. There's a wall, long outside shots. We have a collision, couple of guys on the floor. No foul call. There's the ball knocked away off the backboard, picked up by Owen Edwards for Lovell, all the way down underneath. Goes over to Anderson. Shot good. 69-33. Tigers coming back. McFadden on top of the key. Coleman for 3. It's short. Rebound goes to Lovell with the ball is Anderson. 7:15 to go in the game. 69-33. Lovell all over Lander. On top of the key, it's Edwards. Back to Newman. Underneath the basket, Kyle Wilson to Owen Walker. Walker has his shot blocked. That doesn't happen very often. Tigers have a 3-on-3 break. Off the glass and in. Great play by Noah St. Clair for the Tigers. Noah now has got 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the game. 6.5 minutes to go. Far side outside, it's Anderson. Anderson drives the paint, and that should be a blocking foul on Lander. And it is. Blocking foul on the Tigers. It'll be a 2-shotter for Anderson.
Unfortunately, Ernie, I think this game's going to get a little chippy here at the end because with the score being so high and the aggressive playing and the referees not calling much contact. Remember, though, 2 bodies flying on the floor.
Right.
Lander's going to get frustrated. I just hope they keep their cool.
Well, I hope so, too. And free throw is good. So the second one is not.
Oh.
Rebound goes to Wilson, who puts it in for 2. 72-35. Tigers with the ball. Here's Coleman at the, he got hammered. No foul. Well, the Lander's just not getting any calls. I hate to say that, but it's true. There's a shot up by Anderson. Not good. And Lander will have the ball as falling out of bounds is Edwards. What do we have? No, we don't have a timeout. We have a substitution. 6 minutes to go. This has been a very physical game on one side.
Yep.
That gets the calls. I hate to say that, but it's happening right before our eyes here. Here's McFadden. Coleman, nice shot.
Now that was Pax.
Got it. No, that was, 23. Hollingshead. Jerry, that's his first points of the whole game.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Underneath the back was Wilson. Wilson gives it off to Edwards. Edwards has the ball, shoots, and it goes in. 74-37, 5.5 minutes to go. I think if there's any consolation for the Tigers, Post saves the ball from going out of bounds. Here's Hollingshead off to McFadden. Off the glass and in. Nice one by Finn. Jerry, if there's any consolation, if you can take from this game, Lander has scored more points against Lovell than anyone since their last loss. Since Lovell's last loss.
Okay, Ernie, at this stage of the game, I'll take it.
I'll take that. I was just thinking, I was looking at their scores. They've been in the 20s and the low 30s. Lander's got 39 on them. Personal foul against Hollingshead is his third. Lovell has it out of bounds.
Oh.
Inbound, shot up and good. Walker, the big, tall 6'8" guy, now in double figures with 11. He usually averages 17. Oh, a nice, beautiful drive that time by Caleb Andrews for 2.
You know, that's the second time he's driven through. I think he's got to keep that up.
Yeah, he sure has. 76-41. Walker off to Newman. We haven't called Newman's name in a while. There's a shot by Newman. It's short, not good. Rebounded by Finn McFadden for Lander. Behind his back dribble. Finn brings it back down, all the way down. Stops, shoots. Oh, it's not good. Walker pulls the ball out to the air for the rebound. Down court to Newman. Newman outside the 3. Now it goes to Edwards for 3. No. Lander gets the rebound, and they're going to call that a held ball. So it will be Lander's possession. I guess it's a held ball when you go over the back and grab the basketball. Isn't that right, Jerry?
Yeah, that's the frustration that Andrews is keeping his cool, not looking at the referee at all.
Yeah.
Because egregious might be the polite way to say that call.
3:59 to go. Long pass. Lander all alone under the basket. And Noah gets the basket. Noah St. Clair for 2. 76-43. Underneath the, or on top of the key now is Sheeler. Shot's good. And that's a 3-ball, 78-43. Here's Coleman for the Tigers. Noah St. Clair thought about a 3. Takes it from 15, and it rolls off. Not good. Rebound goes to Lovell. Bulldogs bring the ball down the court. Sam Mays off to Wasmer. Throws the ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, and Lander will get the ball.
Well, Lovell is being sporting here and putting in their bench players that are getting some valuable playing time.
Yeah, they're clearing the bench. That's good. That's sportsmanlike.
Very much so.
78-43 is the score. They can afford to do that.
Well, naturally, of course. But the frustration is going to kick in if the referees don't keep it close.
Yeah. Well, you don't mind if it's called even.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And consistent.
But this has not been consistent here today. Here's the Tigers with the ball. Coleman backs his way into the lane, stops, shoots, and scores, and 1.
It can be done. It can be done.
Brenner Coleman gets the basket.
Well, I think I called it early in the game that he was going to get a lot of playing time, and he has.
Yep.
And, how many points does the sophomore Brenner Coleman have?
10.
Yep.
Yep. Not Owen Walker. I'm sorry. Grant Hill got the foul. That was their first of the fourth quarter. Coleman at the free throw line. And it's short. Rebounded by the Tigers, and he's fouled right away. Nice rebound, Afton Cox. So Afton will go to the free throw line. Personal foul was on Jackson Clark, his third. Shot by Afton is good. He's in the scorebook. Point number 1 for Afton Cox, the freshman. Nolan Post also in the scorebook. He has a 3 earlier. Second shot is up, in and out, not good. 2:54 to go. Long pass down court, too long, out of bounds. Turnover, Lovell.
I think Lovell would be better served here if they would try to run their offense and slow it down instead of going up and down against our players who can do that very well.
Yeah. Almost a travel there by Darian Herford. He stops, shoots from 7. Good. Darian with the basket, his first of the game. 30-point lead, 78-48, 2:30 to go in the game. Down court, Sam Mays with it. Mays on top of the key. Stops, hands it off to Wasner. Wassner on the near side. Pass
There
on
it is.
top. There's the steal. Shot is, and a foul. Nice by Brenner Coleman. And he got the foul and will go to the free throw line with 2:14 to go. Personal foul on Owen Edwards, his second. Third team foul. Edwards is at first trip to the free throw line, Jerry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brenner Coleman is shooting well here, and I kind of think he's our unsung hero because he's holding his own against these players, obviously.
Right.
And he didn't give up, and his length gives him some good playing time against those, whatever the redwood trees were called.
Whatever we call them, yeah. Oh, missed the second one, too. Fight for the rebound. Rebound goes to Rocco Real. Real brings it down court, gives it off. Mays on top of the key. Wassner. Ball's knocked away and out of bounds by Coleman. Coleman's a sophomore. I think we mentioned that.
Yeah, many times. Well, he's the sophomore with the most playing time.
Well, he's the sophomore who has 10 points in the game.
Yep.
Okay, down court. A minute to go. There's a steal by the Tigers. Another good defensive play. Ball's on the ground, and alternating possession will go to Lander. Nice hustle, Darian Herford that time. Lost control, and that kid wearing the white glasses out there, number 32, that's Joaquin Sheeler. Tied him up. Okay, $1:49 to go in the game. 78-48. Here we go, Afton Cox. Underneath, there's Coleman, short distance, goes in. Coleman for two more. Minute and a half to go in the game now, 78-50. And we have another held ball. No, they don't call it a held ball. They call it a timeout. Lander will have the ball.
Once again, the young official didn't call it when all that action happened right in front of him.
No. Minute 21 to go. We'll be back with the final seconds of this one right after we take this break on KFCW 93.1.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you. Take the next step.
Ernie Jerry back with you in Lovell, 78-50. Lovell with the big lead. And the drum line in the background. .81 seconds left in this game, 78-50. Lovell with the big lead. But as I mentioned earlier, this is the most points Lovell's been scored on in quite some time. So if you've got to think about something positive, I guess that would be it from such a whooping like this. Here's Afton Cox. Shots up off, not good for three. 60 seconds to go in the game. Wassner brings the ball back down. Loses the ball. Turnover. Darian Herford down to Brennan Coleman for two.
Yeah, he's playing lights out here. Defense, shooting, sprinting.
Ball gets away. It's on the ground. Whistle. Well, no call. Come on, call something down there. Gee whiz.
That's where I got to commend our team for keeping their poise.
Well, somebody must have called timeout and all that melee down there.
Yep.
Was that Stu Mullins?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's keep it right here, Jerry. 40 seconds to go. 78-52. Of course, Coach Mullins told us last night this was going to be a challenge. And he said there was going to be no pressure on the Tigers. And the Tigers have really responded well. 52 points against the number one team in the state is pretty respectable.
Yes, absolutely so. Yeah, you got the stats there. You're doing a great job on that aspect of keeping us up with the scoring of all the other teams. I'd like to see them come away with the most points scored.
Yeah, well, they lost twice. So
okay then.
Yeah,
I just think of them as undefeated.
Douglas got them, I think, 62-61, and Thermopolis beat them by 7 or 8.
Okay.
So that was, but they've been winning ever since then. That's why they're the number one team.
I think we played Thermopolis early in the year too, and they were pretty impressive.
Yeah, they were very, very impressive. Defending the state Class 2A champions, and Lovell, of course, defending Class 3A champions.
Okay.
Look like they're on their way to another one unless we get an upset somewhere along the line.
Well, that'll be up to the Tigers to upset them.
That's right. Okay. Here's the inbounds pass. Goes back. Oh, underneath Quincy Gwynna. There's a pileup, a scrum on the floor, and the alternating possession will go to Lovell.
Looked like 3 against 1 on that pileup. That's what I mean by the officials got to keep it close.
Yeah, the rugby scrum here goes to Lovell. Half a minute to go in the game. Down court, here comes Wasner. Wasner almost lost the ball off to Mays. Underneath, back to Wasner. Wasner, 20 seconds to go. Back to Mays. Mays on the far side outside goes to Rocco Real. Real with the ball. 8 seconds to go. Ball's on the ground again. No travel. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Lander. Well, of course.
Well, yep, you're right. I'm trying to keep it clean as well. Let's see.
The bodies are flying. There's more than one person committing fouls down there.
Right.
And that's going to be the end of the game. 2-1. 78-52 is our final score. And the Lander Valley Tigers go down to their third straight to defeat. And they're now 10-6 on the year. And the Lovell Bulldogs are 14-2. And we'll be back with our scoring roundup in Lovell right after we take this timeout on KFCW 93.1.
Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change a life forever. A DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't drink and drive.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
You're on.
Ernie and Jerry back with you at Winter Holler Gym in Lovell, where the Bulldogs have taken care of the Lander Valley Tigers today, 78-52. Taking a look at scoring for the Lovell Bulldogs. Tell you, Matthew Newman averages 9 points a game. He had 19 tonight, Jerry. He had 2 threes. The rest were field goals, except for 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 13 points by Owen Edwards. He averages 9, so he's above his average. He had 5 field goals, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Owen Walker, the tallest boy out there at 6'8", had 11 points. He had all field goals except 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Kaysen Anderson, the second tallest player out there, ended with 16 points. He had 2 threes and he had 4 twos, and he was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Sam Mays, who came in off the bench, had 1 field goal for 2 points. Brody Muller, who came in off the bench, had 1 tray for 3 points. And Kyle Wilson, the young man, 6'3", under the basket most of the time, had all of his points from the field. He had 8 field goals for 14 points. They had 7 turnovers in the game. And they only scored 11 points here in the final period, but they had cleared the bench for that. And we'll be right back with the Tigers scoring right after we take a listen to this on KFCW 93.1.
Serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. When you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Warm Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, final score again, Lovell 78, Lander 52. We're waiting for Coach Stu Mullins to come up to visit with us. But let's take a look at the scoring for the Lander Tigers. Hey, I've got a star behind the name of Brenner Coleman, Jerry.
I think you are right in putting that. I called it earlier that I thought he would get a lot of playing time because of his length. And I kind of see him as the unsung hero in this game. He played spectacular.
He had 7 field goals for a total of 14 points. He was the high point scorer for the Lander Valley Tigers. Just missing double figures. Caleb Andrews had 3 field goals, 2 for 3 from the free throw line for 8 points. Finn McFadden had 3 field goals, 2. No, I'm sorry. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. He had 7 points. I beg your pardon. So he just missed double figures as well. Coulter Leica had 2. Nolan Post had a tray for 3. Afton Cox was 1 for 2 at the free throw line. He had a pretty good floor game, though, in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
And Darian Herford ended with 2 points. Noah St. Clair back in double figures. He had 4 field goals, and he was 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 11 points. Pax Hollingshead tonight, only 2 points. And, of course, he was up against the Forest there, those big, tall Redwood boys, and only scored 2 points. Brenner Coleman, our star tonight, had 14 points, all on field goals. He missed his only 2 free throw attempts. As a matter of fact, the Tigers only missed 5 free throws tonight, and they hit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
a little bit of improvement from the last 2 games.
A little bit of improvement from the last couple of games. Final score again, Lovell 78, Lander 52. We'll be right back after this from KFCW 93.1.
Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at White to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Okay, Ernie.
Ernie and Jerry back with you. It doesn't appear that we're going to have a visit with Coach. Oh, here he comes right now. All right.
Just when we called it.
Yeah, just when we were getting ready to call it. And,
are you signed out?
Yeah, he signed off. Yeah, he just signed off.
So we got him first?
We got him first. Okay. Here comes Stu. So we'll go right here. And you got to clean his headset off there. Okay, Coach Stu Mullins. Well, we kind of talked about this last night.
Yep.
And there was no pressure on the Tigers because we know how good Lovell is.
Yep.
But unless I'm mistaken, I think Lander scored more points against Lovell than almost anybody this year.
Well, we're kind of stuck on 52. I think we scored 52 last night too. But
yeah,
extra possessions, but what I was most pleased with was just kind of the look we had about us and, the willingness to, that's a dang good team, no bones about it. And, it'd be one thing if they couldn't shoot from the outside, but they got 3 or 4 kids that can do that too. And, you got 6'8", 6'7" across the line there and then the speed that they have. Impressive team. But that being said, I was really, really proud of the way that we fought. We could have easily came out of that game last night really feeling sorry about ourselves, especially when we got down big in the first quarter. But, we had a conscious effort to, win, lose, draw, whatever happened today. We know we've got bigger plans in front of us and we know we've got some issues to figure out. But if we have the attitude and the effort that we had in this game and we take it into every practice this week and every game moving forward, we are going to figure it out. And I'm just really confident in our kids.
Owen Walker is 6'8", and I don't know how many kids have ever blocked a shot on him, but we did that tonight.
Yeah. We got some athletes, and I don't say this jokingly. If there's one team that, the score obviously didn't indicate it today, but if there's one team that can compete with this team in 3A, it's us, just because of our athleticism. And, if we can start get some shots to fall and we can figure out some things on the defensive end, we look forward to potentially playing them again.
Rainer Coleman had a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, I had a great day, both on the JV and the varsity. And, he's a kid that, needs quite a bit of confidence and he played with it today. I mean, he had a different look in his eye and was attacking the basket and getting rebounds and all the things we've been asking him to do over these last few weeks. And he took it to heart and got it done. So we need that Brenner for sure.
Yeah, and he was great. He didn't give anything up to Lovell.
No, and none of them did. I mean, they, put their foot in the ground. Even Finn down there, guarding 10.
Right.
The kid usually just spins to the basket and scores, and Finn pushed him out, and drove him out with his hips like we've taught him to do. And, help came over the top and we got that block. So, that's the effort that we're going to need, and we're going to need it a lot more consistently as we move down the stretch here.
Well, we also talked about the fact that getting to know this court is going to be important for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing for sure to play where you're going to play, and yeah, so 1 month away. You
Yep.
know, that's our marching orders right now, and how much can we improve in 1 month, especially when things don't necessarily go our way. And we've got to find ways to win games when we shoot as poorly as we did last night and against Pinedale. And we got some guys out there and today that haven't played, and they made some shots. So we've got to, we're taking a look at all of that, and if we can't get if we can't make the shots we're taking, we got to get better shots, and we're in that mode right now, and we'll be better.
Yeah,
that's a point of emphasis moving forward. But if we can't make those shots, then we got to find guys that can. So I think that's the exciting thing for all of us is we got to go back to practice, and guys got to compete because we got to make sure that we're throwing the best lineups out there on the floor, and I readily know I make mistakes, and I believe in every single one of our guys. But at the end of the day, we've got to make sure that we're putting the best kids out there and putting them in the best position to win.
Yep. One more road game to go, and that's down at the Dome in Mountain View. Always a tough place to play. And I was kind of surprised Mountain View beat Powell last night in overtime by 4 points.
Yeah, I think people that are in the coaching circles, I don't think that surprised us too much. Powell definitely has some talent. Both teams do, and Mountain View's playing better. Yeah, I mean, there are no bad teams, Ernie, in the 3A West.
No, there aren't. Yeah.
It's as long as I've been here, there's at least been a couple of them. And we've been one of them a couple times. But that's the difficult thing, and that's what's going to make this tournament even more exciting. Is Cody beat Lyman last night by 40 points.
Yeah.
And
who knew?
Yeah. So I think anybody can beat anybody, but at the same time, I like who we've got, and we've got to figure just a few things out, and once we get those few things, then we're going to be right in the mix, and I think we'll be feeling pretty good about where we're at.
Well, that's good. We're this close.
We are, and you made the point last night. We were 4 for 16 from the free throw line, and you're just not going to win games on the road, especially shooting 25%. And then they had 5 points on inbounds plays, but bouncing it off the back of our butt, and catching it and scoring it, so there's the difference in the game right there, we shoot our average, which is 50%, which isn't great by any means, but you win the game, so we're, it's a totally different story if those, we talked about the same things, and yeah, sounds good. Thanks. We talked about the same thing in Pinedale. It's just 2 possessions that if we win those possessions, or we make some free throws, or, make 5, 2 more layups, we win that game. And we had 20 of them that we missed, so
right.
It all goes back to practice, and the kids were not hanging their heads in the locker room. I think they know that we've got to be allies in this, and we're going to crawl out of this hole, and I'm excited to see where they go here in the next few weeks.
Well, despite the loss, I tell you, they put up a heck of an effort tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, and it stinks as a coach to say that, but it is the small things for sure. When they, you knew that they knew that we could put a run on them if we wanted to when they put their starters back in at the end of the third quarter, and that, and then we scored on them, and we stopped them with some guys that don't typically play a lot of minutes. So that's what we asked them to do tonight. Like, you want your opportunity, go show us. And, you'll get more and more of those opportunities if you can go out and execute. And then our last group, obviously, it's kind of JV versus JV there. We made up 10 points,
Yeah.
And we're scoring, attacking the basket, getting steals. We called 2 timeouts. They deserve it just because they're diving for loose balls. We could have easily just let it roll over and get a jump ball, but they know that I'm going to compete for them, and by doing that, they're going to compete for me and our coaches. So it is what it is. We talked about it. Let's look ourselves in the mirror right now, and let's get a little chip on our shoulder now. I mean, we're 2-3 in conference, and we've dropped a few games here in a row. Like we need to stop saying, you can have that confidence in yourself, but we need to stop saying that, oh, we're up here, we're this, we're not there.
We're not there, yeah.
So what do we need to do to crawl ourselves back up, and they'll figure it out.
Well, you mentioned the youth. The Lander freshmen had a big win tonight.
Yeah.
So did the JV. They were good victories. Team played well, both teams.
For sure. Yeah, we have great young kids in our program right now, and you see everywhere we go, senior across the board, and we've got 4. So
right. Yeah.
4 very important ones, but at the same time, our JV's having a great season. Our freshmen are having a great season, and we've got young kids playing varsity minutes too, which makes it even better. So the future is definitely bright, and credit to our coaches, all the way down to our Buckets Club, and we've built that thing from the bottom up, and we're starting to reap the rewards now.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, Coach, congratulations. You don't say congratulations when you win, but to tell you what, the Tigers played a heck of a game tonight against the number 1 team in the state.
Yep.
And they proved themselves capable.
Absolutely. So. I was super proud of the boys, and we'll get back to work on Monday.
And we'll see you in Mountain View in the Wooden Dome on Friday night.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, take care. You bet. All right, Lander Valley coach Stu Mullins. Again, our final score here today, the Lovell Bulldogs won by a score of 78 to, 52? Yep, and the Tigers had 52 last night also in their loss to Worland. But, you look at what the coach said about the games in Pinedale. A couple possessions different there. We could have had a win. A couple possessions different in Worland. Could have had a win. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But the thing is, the team didn't give up.
No, I like their intensity, and they still went inside. They didn't shy away from the Chinese Great Wall, the Sequoias, the Redwoods, whatever clever nickname we can come up with this group.
Exactly.
I think there are 4 seniors that have been playing together.
Right.
And that shows, without a doubt. But it's up to Coach Stu to watch the film and figure out a way to beat them.
Yeah, we had 6 seniors, all over 6 foot. So, that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Well, the Tigers, as the coach said, did compete well tonight, and the progress from last night's game was pretty darn evident. I mean, last night the Tigers did not play that well, and tonight they played very well. And, when you don't usually go against 6'8" players, 6'8", 6'5", 6'3" players, we had a lot of shots underneath the basket block tonight. And sometimes those will go in. So.
And some in and out. The ones that made it through the blocks, unfortunately didn't do it. But, hey, give the Lander Tigers our own nickname, Giant Killers.
Yes, really.
That's what they got to do.
Well, and it'll happen right here in this gym in a month, at the regional tournament.
Same place, same time, same bat channel.
That's right,
something
same
like
bat
that.
Station. You
yeah,
betcha.
bat station. Here we go.
Bam, wow, wazoo, Okay. All right, that's going to do us. We're going to send it back to Alana at the radio station. Want to thank Kevin Shields for the opportunity to do these games, General Manager, Wyo Today Media. Alana Whitaker, I want to thank you back at the radio station for your board operation this afternoon. I want to thank all of our sponsors, of course, for making these games possible. making the travel possible. And, of course, a big, huge thank you to Jerry Muchmore, partner here this year. Doing a great job. Love working with you. And it's been a fun season, and we'll continue it next week, next Friday night at the Wooden Dome in Mountain View as the Lady Tigers take on the Buffaloes, and the Tigers take on the Buffaloes. That's it for today. This is Ernie Over bidding you a pleasant good evening. If you're driving
your car or truck is an investment when it needs.
Let's see, can I say this? Go Seahawks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Seahawks in tomorrow's Super Bowl game, so we'll see maybe they'll be the Super Hawks.
Yep.
The Seahawks tomorrow in New England. So until next Friday night, this is Ernie Over bidding you a pleasant good evening from Lovell. Now back to the radio station, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Us to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Bears with WYDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our WYDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County